Check, check, check. Hello, test.
Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those that have most need of thy mercy.
The second sorrowful mystery, the scourging at the pillar.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those that have most need of thy mercy.
Third sorrowful mystery, the crowning with thorns.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Fourth sorrowful mystery, the carrying of the cross.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
The fifth sorrowful mystery, the crucifixion.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Let us pray. O God, whose only begotten Son, by his life, death, and resurrection, has purchased for us the rewards of eternal life, grant, we beseech thee, that meditating upon these mysteries of the most holy rosary of the Blessed Virgin Mary, we may imitate what they contain and obtain what they promise. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. Prayer for peace.
O God, grant to us thy servants the peace which the world cannot give, so that our hearts may be disposed to obey thy commandments, and the fear of our enemies be removed. By thy protection, our times may be peaceful, through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
You have been participating in praying the Rosary. For over 40 years, the praying of the Rosary has been sponsored by the men of the Catholic Churches of the Immaculate Conception and Holy Name parishes in Watertown, and their radio friends, each day at this time, Monday through Friday. We express our gratitude for your generous contributions over the years, but now beg for your greater support from wherever you may hear this broadcast. Please send your check to Radio Rosary, Post Office Box 401, Watertown, South Dakota, 57201. Your help is urgently needed if this program is to continue. May God bless you.
It's time for football action here on KWAT, being brought to you by Hy-Vee and Great Western Bank, the Prickens Family Restaurant in Watertown, Fort Chrysler, Dano's Marine and Tackers, Glacial Lakes Orthodontics, South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Stony Brook Sweets and Dairy Queen, Prairie Lakes Healthcare System, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Active Heating, Avante Federal Credit Union, Clausen & Sons Construction, Roadhouse Cafe and Hometown Building Center, Sharp Automotive, Crawford Austin's Funeral Chapel and Taco John's, Northwestern Mutual, the Ramcota in Qdoba, Watertown Healthy Youth, Brian's Glass and Door, Kunkel Snyder, Dutch Boy, Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts, Van Locken Orthodontics, and Lake Stop 20, right here on KWAT Radio.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
Alrighty, let's go down to Sioux Falls with KWAT's Todd Henderson. Uh-oh, we're having some problems here, not hearing Todd. Okay, it's, let's see. Todd, you get your... There you go, you got to turn up your volume. Something's missing there, I guess. We'll be back with Todd after this.
Hey there.
Hey there to you.
I'll have 5, please.
Egg.
Over easy.
Bacon.
Crispy.
Pancakes or toast.
Cakes.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Looking for value? Look no further than Perkins' new menu full of all your old favorites, like 3 egg omelets, hearty sandwiches, breakfast combos, and lots more. Only at Perkins.
Everything gonna be okay.
Check.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare.
Hello.
Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Okay, let's go back to Todd, see if he's there. Todd, you there?
I am. You got me now, Rod?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. Good afternoon to you from Howard Wood Field in Sioux Falls. It is a non-conference matchup here this afternoon between the Watertown Arrows and the Lincoln Patriots. This is the first of 2 games on this field tonight. Partly cloudy conditions, the wind dying down a little bit. Looks like a good afternoon and evening for high school football. And we've got the Arrows and the Lincoln Patriots for you. This is the Perkins Pregame Show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. And coming up, we'll hear coaches' comments. We'll get a weather update for you. We'll check the starting lineups. At halftime, instead of a lower-level look, we're going to have an upper-level look, as I had a chance to talk with offensive coordinator Matt Paulson. He works from high atop the stadium, and we had a conversation about what he is doing and what he is relaying to the sidelines. So stay tuned at halftime for that. Very interesting to hear how they get the plays to the football team out on the field. The Arrows come in 3-1 on the season, losing a week ago to Brookings in their homecoming matchup. We'll try to bounce back here tonight against the Lincoln Patriots. The Patriots are 1-3 on the season. However, they've lost to Washington. They've lost to Roosevelt. They lost in overtime, 2 overtimes to Brandon Valley. I actually had a chance to see that ball game. Very good ball game here at Howard Wood Stadium. So they are a better team than a 1-3 record, and the Arrows are going to have to play well to win this ball game this evening. You'll hear on the pregame show on our coaches' comments, the Arrows have a couple of injuries, some key injuries, some guys getting their first starts of the season here tonight in place of those injured players. So this is the Perkins Pregame Show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. We'll take our first time out. We'll hear from Watertown head coach John Hodorf in 2 minutes.
Behind every victory is someone who helped make it happen. Call them mentors, coaches, or even mom or dad. At Northwestern Mutual, we call them partners, the financial professionals that can help you tap into strengths you might not know you even have and guide you to where you want to be financially and personally, because no one wins alone. Start building financial security with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all 3 consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
It's Arrow time, and Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and industrial park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
Great buys all this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. And Thursday and Friday, September 20th and September 21st only, earn 25 cents off per gallon with every $50 purchase. That's Thursday and Friday at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
This is the Perkins Pregame Show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Next up, our coaches' comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. I chatted with Watertown head coach John Hodorf about Lincoln.
I know Lincoln's a really good football team. They have a good offensive line. They have some good skill guys. They like to run the ball and get after you up front. They can throw the ball also. I think they're a pretty good football team.
When you say they like to run, is it a power type offense? Do they run outside? How do they like to run the ball?
Well, they're a spread offense, but they like to run in between the tackles. They got 2 offensive tackles that are about 6'6", 290 pounds. One of them's going to Iowa State, and the other one's he's almost as good also. So you get those 2 guys in there and run behind them, it makes your run game a lot better. And not to mention the other 3 guys in their offensive line are pretty good also.
So what do we have to do to stop the run?
We just got to be quick out of our stance. We got to move around a lot. We just can't stand there and take what's coming at us. If we stand there and try to play muscle up on them, then we're probably going to struggle with that. But if they have to chase us around and get to us, then they're going to struggle with that, because I do think some of our up front guys are a little faster than theirs are.
What will they show us on defense?
Defensively, they're a forefront. They like to bring a little bit of pressure, not a ton. They play a lot of cover 2. They try to stop the run first, and then they try to stop the pass second. So,
important for us to establish a running game?
It's important for us to establish a running game every week, but if they're going to give us the pass right out of the gate, we're not going to go live on the run inside there with those great big guys either. And if we can get them spread out to the point where they have to take care of our wide receivers and our speed game, then we'll come back and run the ball.
Halfway point of the season, dealing with some injuries now.
Yeah, we got a few injuries with some guys that are kind of a crucial deal. Garrett Dieterman's hurt, and Brandon Flory's out for a couple weeks here. So those are difficult to come back from, but I think we got guys behind them that can play football, and they're good at it too.
Give me a couple of keys to beating Lincoln.
A couple of keys, just making sure we stay positive during the week and know our assignments. And like we've talked about 100 times, if we can keep from doing dumb things and getting dumb penalties, we're a pretty good football team.
Watertown head coach John Hodorf. Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. This is the Perkins Pregame Show. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with more from Howard Wood and Sioux Falls in 2 minutes.
At Dano's Marine in Watertown, they're open for business. There is closeout prices on all remaining 2018 Ranger boats. Check out the low-interest financing, and a small down payment reserves your new Ranger boat, and trade-ins are welcome. Operation Troop Salute offers rebates to military personnel at Dano's Marine. Get a Ranger boat in Mercury Dealer in Watertown, South Dakota on Highway 212, or visit them at danosmarine.com. That's danosmarine.com. Dano's Marine in Watertown.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our coffee beans are roasted locally, our pastries are baked in-house, and we select the finest ingredients to craft our drinks and smoothies to create a great customer experience every single time. We're open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 8, so anytime is a great time to feel welcome at Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. At Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
All it takes is one.
One smile. One text.
One question.
Conversation.
Invitation.
Discussion. All it takes is 1 minute.
One moment.
One comment.
One compliment.
All it takes is one pledge. To be the one.
To be the one.
The one to show you care.
The one to reach out.
The one to ask.
It doesn't seem like enough.
But when someone is considering suicide,
one could be all it takes to change their mind.
Visit BeTheOneSD.com for signs of crisis or depression. Then be the one to show you care.
A message from Glacial Lake Safe. Suicide awareness for everyone.
Welcome back to Howard Wood Field in Sioux Falls. It's the Lincoln Patriots 1-3 against the Watertown Arrows, who are 3-1 on the season. Want to remind you each and every time the Arrows score, you call 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could win a soft cloth car wash courtesy of Dutch Boy. Also want to let you know that our temperature of the game and weather update is brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. It was very cold. It was very wet the last couple of days. The sun's out down here. The wind has died down a little bit. Rod Lenning, give us an update on weather conditions for tonight's matchup.
Well, it's going to get chilly. We got mostly clear skies, a low of 40 tonight. Tomorrow is the first day of fall, as fall will start tomorrow night at 8:54. Going to be breezy tomorrow, warmer though, with a high of 68. South winds up to 30, low 48 tomorrow night. Sunny and breezy on Sunday with a high of 74, and 60% chance of rain on Monday with a high about 65. Right now here in Watertown, we have 55 degrees. Down in Sioux Falls, where you're at, it's 56 degrees.
How about the wind conditions? Do you have the wind conditions? Because they've died down a great deal here. The flag is fluttering a little bit, but not nearly as strong as it was earlier.
Well, they have here, and this would be since the 4 o'clock hour at the top of the hour. It says northwest winds at about 15 down in Sioux Falls.
Yeah, and I think they've died down a little bit since that time. Thanks, Rod. Our weather update and temperature of the game brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Now, we do have partly cloudy conditions, mostly sunny, but occasionally a cloud's going to block the sun, and when it does, that screen might get a little dark on you, but otherwise it'll be too bright if I try to adjust it for those clouds that slide by. So bear with us. When the clouds come in, it'll darken down a little bit and brighten back up once they move. So this is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. We'll take a time out. We'll come back and we'll take a look at some starting lineups for you on both sides of the ball, and we'll do that in 2 minutes.
Great Western Bank has been helping farmers for generations. They're committed to the agricultural community. And whether you need short-term financing for a new opportunity or extra capital for equipment, Great Western Bank has the products to fit your needs. Their ag bankers establish long-lasting relationships to really understand their customers. Contact an ag banker in Watertown today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Hey, here's a special announcement from Watertown Ford Chrysler. They're now the dealer for Bobcat of Watertown. They have skid steers, track loaders, telehandlers, and compact track loaders. They also have a great assortment of attachments: mowers, snow blades, stump grinders, brooms, post hole diggers, concrete breakers, rough cut mowers, grapple forks and buckets, snow blades, and snow pushers. Bobcat of Watertown, now located at Watertown Ford Chrysler's Autoplex, 1 block east of Watertown Ford Chrysler on Highway 212.
Is now the time to consider assisted living for your loved one? This is Casey from Stony Brook. Let us explain the many benefits of Stony Brook and allow us to lighten your load at a price that is affordable with benefits you probably haven't considered. Let the professionals at Stony Brook care for you or your loved one in an environment designed to thrive in. We are located at 500 16th Avenue. Stop in and let us give you a tour. That's Stony Brook Suites, 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas, receive $1 off your Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash, and car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get the Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. Starting lineups are brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Offensively, Coach talked about the offensive line for Lincoln, and they are big up front. They're led by Grant Treber. He's 6'7", 285, and a senior. He is already committed to Iowa State. The other tackle is Noah Brown, 6'5", 265, and a senior. Jack Hughes at a guard, 5'10", 220, and a sophomore. Armand Hargopane is the other guard. He's 6 foot 215 and a junior. Ethan Rogic is 5'10", 205, and a sophomore center for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Wide receivers, they list 3. Wyatt Vandentop, 6'1", 174 and a junior. Terrell Eisenbraun, he's 6'1", 150 and a senior. And Nolan Ransom, a very good football player, 6'3", 200 and a senior. Big tight end, Zach Hansen, 6'4", 216 and a senior. And the running back, Austin Sorensen, solid 5'6", 140 is all, and a senior. When you see him run, he looks a lot bigger than 140. Tommy Thompson, the starting quarterback, he's just a sophomore, 6 foot and 190. He's been battling a left knee injury as well, but looks like he will go tonight. For the Arrows up front, Blake Holden, 6'3", 265 and a senior. Nick Geffrey, 5'10", 255 and a senior. Chase Anderson, 6'1", 230 and a senior. And Matthew Glein, 6'2", 215 and a senior. You'll hear some other names up there as well tonight. The linebacking core is Mitchell Lloyd, 5'11", 170 and a senior. Sam Strop, 5'8", 170 and a junior. And Brett Fossum, 5'11", 180 and a junior. The D-backs will be Hunter Cordell, 5'9", 165 and a senior. Adam DeYoung, 5'11", 175 and a senior. Evan Faulkner, 5'10", 150 and a junior. And Parker Schmidt, 6'1", 170 and a senior. Flipping the charts to defense for the Lincoln Patriots. Up front, they have Mitch Eichacker listed as a left end, but Mitch is in street clothes tonight, so we'll have to pick that up as it goes. Right now, it looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem. I haven't heard an announcement for that yet, but the teams are lining up there, so I'll try to pay attention to that and see if when we do that. Anyhow, Mitch Eichacker is 6'3", 210 and a junior defensive end and a good one, but I think I saw him in street clothes tonight, so we'll have to pick up who his replacement might be. The tackles are Jonathan Smith, 6'1", 245 and a junior. Alex Oppold, 6'1", 215 and a junior. The other end is Isaac Zarbacher, 6'3", 190 and a junior. The linebackers are Aiden Sands, 6 foot 182 and a junior. Jacob Murphy, 5'9", 175 and a senior. And Luke Smith, 6'2", 180 and a sophomore. The D-back, Sam Siegel, 6 foot 175 and a junior. Avery Rice, 5'10", 171 and a senior. The safeties, Andy Blazevic, 5'10", 175 and a sophomore. And Spencer Wasman, 5'9", 165 and a junior. I do not have a window in my booth tonight, so I do not have the opportunity to pick up the national anthem here this evening. So what we will do is we will take a break once they get ready for the national anthem here this evening. The offensive line for the Arrows, Nick Geffrey at center, 255 and a senior. Also up front, Lincoln Stahl, Jordan Jorgensen, Thomas Biersbach, and Chase Anderson. Blake Holden, the tight end. The wideouts are Parker Schmidt, Jake Werner, and Evan Faulkner. Brandon Smith in quarterback tonight, 5'10", 175 and a junior. He's in there for Brandon Flory, who is injured. Brett Fossum, the fullback, 5'11", 180 and a junior. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with more from Howard Wood in 3 minutes.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you got to have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1620 4th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you.
Good luck this season to the Watertown Arrows from the crew at Hometown Building Center. The whole staff at Hometown Building Center works hard to provide the best products, service, and guidance for all your building projects. From new construction to remodels, floor covering to cabinets, fireplaces to window treatments, they look forward to serving you for many years to come. Good luck, Arrows, from Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
There's a reason you head to the Roadhouse Cafe in Watertown, for good food and for good food fast. Stop in today where breakfast is served all day and enjoy this great special. Deuces Wild, 2 cakes, 2 links, 2 bacon strips, and 2 eggs, only $6.49. Be sure to check out that salad bar, and on Friday stop in for a 3-piece cod meal with coleslaw and potato for $6.25. It's all at the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop, at the corner of Highway 20 and 212 in Watertown.
You're listening to the Perkins Pregame Show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. And I did see Mitch Eichacker on the sideline. He's 6'3", 210, and a junior, so he will start at defensive end for the Lincoln Patriots going into this matchup. I want to remind you each and every time the Arrows score, you call 886-8444. 886-8444, and you could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net, and it's brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Introducing the Arrows down on the field right now. They're introducing the Arrow defensive unit down on the field. Then they will introduce the looks like, I'm not sure. Maybe it looks like the defensive unit for Lincoln as well will be introduced down on the field. The Arrows in their white tops, purple pants. Lincoln in their red uniforms with the white numbers, as we are just getting close to the start of this matchup tonight between the Watertown Arrows and the Lincoln Patriots. Now, Lincoln comes in at 1-3 on the season. The Arrows are 3-1 on the season, and they are introducing the offensive unit for the Lincoln Patriots. So it is the offensive unit that's being introduced down there for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Opening kickoff brought to you by Sharp Automotive in Watertown, the dealer you can count on. Want to remind you at halftime, we'll have our lower level look, but it's going to be an upper level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center, as we had a chance to talk with Watertown offensive coordinator Matt Paulson next door, as we are both high atop the Howard Wood Stadium, and he calls the plays from that perch up there, and we'll hear more about that at halftime. The streaming camera is about a foot and a half from my left temple, you are seeing exactly what I am seeing as you watch the live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. So the captains will head out to the center of the field. They will have the coin toss, and we will play football. One more break on the Perkins pregame show, and we'll get ready for football. We'll come back with more from Howard Wood in 1 minute.
When it comes to tires, don't settle for less. The tires on your vehicle were specifically designed for that vehicle. And while you can buy tires from many places, Sharps in Watertown takes the time to check, research, and verify that the tires Sharps recommend belong on your vehicle. Your stopping power, turning, and traction on slippery roads all come down to your tires. Who are you going to trust to put tires on your next vehicle? Choose Sharps, the tire dealer you can count on in Watertown.
This is Chad with Crawford Ossis Funeral Chapel. For the next 30 seconds, I want you to really think about your loved ones, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your spouse, or your daughter who you dropped off at daycare this morning. What happens to them if you are suddenly taken from them? A car accident? A terminal illness? Life is unpredictable. Help ease the burden on your loved ones and call us today to begin prearranging your own service. Crawford Ossis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Coin toss taking place at the 50-yard line in the middle of the field, and the official tossed the coin. It looked like the Arrows won the toss, and it looks like the Arrows will defer to the second half and defend the northwest goal. Arrows win the toss, and they do defer, so Lincoln will get the ball to start the ball game. The field here at Howard Wood doesn't run directly north and south. It's more kind of northwest to southeast. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not too bad now as we get ready for this matchup tonight between the Lincoln Patriots and the Watertown Arrows. So the Arrows will kick off with a little bit of breeze behind them, and Lincoln will defend the southeast goal. Watertown will defend the northwest goal as we get set for high school football action here tonight on KWAT. Todd Anderson with you. Rod Lenning back at the studios. Kirk Crawford takes care of all the technical things that we do tonight. Now, I will tell you up front, I do not have my cameraman with me tonight, so I'll be doing everything. So occasionally we aren't going to be following the action, I guarantee you. So don't throw anything at your TV or your computer or something like that, and don't yell at me. I'll do the best I can here this evening. So we're set to go with high school football action. It'll be Lincoln getting the opening kickoff from the Watertown Arrows. Back deep for the Patriots is Wyatt Vandentop, and he's joined back there by Logan Needles. And we are set to go. It'll be Cade Rumpsa to kick off for the Watertown Arrows to get this matchup underway. Opening kickoff brought to you by Sharp Automotive. And we're set to go. Rumpsa approaches the ball, puts the leg to it. Good line drive kick over the head of the return men into the end zone. And Lincoln will start 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. Lincoln Patriots led by Tommy Thompson, a sophomore quarterback. He's 6 foot 190. He's got a little heavy brace on his left knee. Austin Sorensen, a good running back, and they run 3 wide receivers. Got some good speed out there due the Lincoln Patriots. So they will line up with wide receiver Nolan Ransom to the right side. Slot to the right side is Vandentop. 2 receivers left as well. Running back Austin Sorensen to the left shoulder of Tommy Thompson on 1st down. Tommy awaits the snap, takes the snap. He gives to Sorensen, steps through a hole going left, brought down after a gain of 5. And making the tackle was Blake Holden. And that'll be a gain of 5, bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. Running behind right guard and tackle that time. Lincoln brings wide to the left side. Vandentop, slot left. 1 receiver to the right side this time, and that is Zach Hansen. Tommy Thompson, shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to give a little counter give. Nice rundown by Fossum from behind. Was a counter give that time to the running back, Austin Sorensen, but Brett Fossum ran him down from behind. That's a loss of a yard. Brings up a 3rd down and 6 for the Lincoln Patriots. They have it at their 24-yard line. Just underway in this matchup from Howard Wood. Plays run in by the sideline. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Shotgun formation for Tommy Thompson. He sets his running back to his right shoulder, Austin Hansen. Arrows moving around in the defensive backfield. Thompson takes the snap, no pressure. He's got time, flips it out in the flat, but overshoots his intended receiver. The ball out here intended for Logan Needles goes incomplete. Good defense for the Arrows on the first possession, and Watertown hopefully will get some good field position here to start their first possession. The punter will be Nolan Ransom. Dropping back deep to receive it for the Arrows is Adam DeYoung. Nolan Ransom stands at his 10-yard line and awaits the snap from center. Ransom gets a low snap, picks it off the ground, gets the punt away, shanked it off the right side of his foot, though. Got a nice roll. It's going to roll into Arrow territory and out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Arrows with great field position, 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line is where they will start their first drive. 10:38 to go in the first quarter. No score in this matchup between Lincoln and Watertown. 1st and 10 for the Arrows, led by Brandon Smith tonight in his first varsity start. Young man in replacement of Brandon Flory, who has a bad left knee. Arrows line up with trips right, 1 receiver to the left. Flory on 1st and 10 from the, Smith of 1st and 10. He's going to give to his running back, Fossum. Sidesteps one, can't sidestep the other, though. Big number 79, Jonathan Smith brings him down. No gain on the play for Brett Fossum. A little bit of a slow developing play that time for the Arrows. The Arrows go without a huddle. They line up wide to the right side, Holden. Slot to the right side is Schmidt. They've got 2 receivers, Werner and Falconer, to the left side. Running back behind the quarterback, Smith, on 2nd down and 10 from the 46. Brandon awaits the snap. Brandon gets the snap. He's going to fake it. Back to pass. Down the right side. Man wide open. Nice recovery by the D, though, and the ball picked off by the safety. Down the left side on the return. Knocked out of bounds on the interception and return by Jonas Tuba was the man who intercepted that ball and returned it down the left sideline. The Arrows had an open receiver. Smith saw him, threw it out there. The underneath back got the ball tipped, and when he tipped it, Yuba was able to intercept the ball, and it'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln at the Arrow 26-yard line. Tommy Thompson has his offensive unit out on the field. 1st and 10, 26. Awaits the snap. Takes the snap. He's going to give running left. Breaking 1 tackle is Sorensen. Sorensen then able to fall forward to the 20-yard line. Gain of 6 on the carry for Sorensen brings up a 2nd down and 4. 9:35 to go in the first quarter of play. No score in the football game. Lincoln has it 2nd down and 4 at the Arrow 21-yard line. They line up with trips right, 1 receiver to the left side. Out here to the left is the tight end, Zach Hansen. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, rolls to his right, gets a little pressure. He can't move very well with that bad left leg, and he'll be sacked by Chase Anderson. And Tommy Thompson getting up very slowly off the turf and limping on that left leg, trying to adjust the knee brace. The loss is going to be out to the 33-yard line. And that'll bring up, that's a loss of 12. No, it's a loss of 8, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 12 for a 1st down. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left again. Thompson rolls to his left this time, looks downfield, throws underneath, but off balance. He threw it over the intended receiver, who was open, Zach Hansen, and that goes incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 12 for Sioux Falls Lincoln, and they have it at the Arrow 27, 28-yard line. Lincoln will go for it here on 4th down. Tommy Thompson. Tommy Thompson lines them up, 2 receivers to the right side, 1 receiver to the left side. running back behind him on 4th and 12. Now he shifts him to his left side. Thompson takes the snap. Blitz coming. He's going to be hit and sacked. Blake Holden sacks him all the way back at the 35-yard line. Thompson getting up very slowly. 2 sacks for the Arrows as Thompson not able to move to get away from the rushing players, and Blake came on the blitz that time and got the sack. So the Arrows will take over 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Second possession of the ball for the Watertown Arrows. The Arrows have it 1st and 10, 36
break in
yard
here
line.
quickly and give you the word. It's a chance to win $1,000 right now. It is KWAT's Fall Cash Contest, brought to you by Slumberland Furniture and Bach Harbor Practic. We will offer 13 different winning words at the top of every hour from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, now through October the 12th. Just text today's words to 67760. That's 67760 to be in this drawing. This hour's winning word is problems. That's problems, Problems, problems. Text it right now to 67760. Messages and data rates do apply. Good luck from KWAT Radio.
Thank you very kindly, Rod. On 1st down, the Arrows sweep left with Falconer, no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Watertown, 36-yard line, their own. They line up with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 1 running back behind the quarterback, Smith. Blitz coming from the right side. Brandon has Falconer in motion, takes the snap, turns, nobody there, runs straight ahead. He's going to get a nice gain. Brandon out across the 40-yard line to the 42. That's a gain of about 6 on the carry for Brandon Smith, and brings up a 3rd down and 4 for the Watertown Arrows. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Arrows. The ball down at the 42-yard line. They line up with 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Ball on the left, hash mark. Brandon waits for it on 3rd and 4. Looks behind him, has motion with Falconer. He's going to back to pass, throws that slant, got his man. 1st down for the Watertown Arrows. On the reception that time was Parker Schmidt, and that's good enough for 6 and a 1st down for Watertown. First completed pass here of the night for Brandon Smith. So it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows. They have it at the 47-yard line. Of the Watertown Arrows. We have 6:49 to go in the first quarter of play. No score. 2 receivers either way. Brandon shotgun formation. Fossa behind him. Safety and cornerback shifting a little bit. Now a penalty flag flies, and I think that's going to be a delay of game from where that came from and cost the Arrows 5 yards, and it will. That'll bring up a 1st and 15 for the Watertown Arrows. 1st and 15 as they take it back to the 42-yard line. They line up in the same formation, 2 receivers either side. Smith has motion left to right this time, back to pass. Looks across the middle, throws it deep out here for Falconer, makes the catch. Falconer down to the 10. He'll dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Watertown Arrows. Brandon Smith laid it in there beautifully, and that's going to go 58 yards on the touchdown from Brandon Smith. And was it Evan Falconer, I believe, made the reception. I looked away, so I'm not exactly sure. At any rate, it is a 58-yard touchdown for the Watertown Arrows, and the Arrows get on the board first and lead by a score of 6-0. Cade Rumsell will try to tack on a point after. Brandon Smith to hold. Nice ball by Brandon that time. Laid it right on the money. Extra point is up, and it is good. 6:27 to go first quarter, 7-0 Arrows. They'll kick when we come back in 30.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, I know you take great pride in being prairie dogs, but a mascot needs more sizzle. And what has more sizzle than Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos? So meet your new mascot, a sirloin steak burrito.
Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos are loaded with steak and bold flavors like cheesesteak, steak and potato, and steak and shrimp.
God, Wachowski, stop eating the mascot.
Olay the day at Taco John's.
886-8444. Get your name registered. You could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash each and every time the Arrows score. You call and get signed up. That goes 4 plays, 64 yards, 58-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Smith to Evan Faulkner. Faulkner got behind the defender. Brandon laid it in there beautifully. Point after good. Arrows lead 7-0, 6:27 to go in the first quarter of play. Cade Rumpsa to kick this ball off once again. Last one he kicked into the end zone. Needles back deep. Rumpsa awaits the official's whistle. And he receives it. He heads to the football. Short kick this time. This one's going to be fielded at the 10. Return man comes left to the 20, breaks one tackle, gets out across the 25 to the 30-yard line. On the return was Logan Needles, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Lincoln at their 30-yard line. Arrows leading by a score of 7-0 in this matchup. See if they stick with Tommy Thompson. They will. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln, ball on the left hash mark. Ransom goes wide to the wide side, far side of the field. 2 receivers to the left side. Tommy Thompson has the running back to his left shoulder. He awaits the snap from center, gets a good one. He'll pick it up, throw it out in the flat. Got the completion to Nelson. Nelson's going to gain 13 on that flat pass from Tommy Thompson to Zach Hansen, the tight end, a gain of 13, 1st and 10. Nope, penalty flag down. So maybe coming back by Zach Hansen's reaction. This one's coming back. The flag is down at the 31-yard line. They're coming to talk to, well, I thought they were going to talk to the Arrow captains, and maybe they are. Just a simple flat pass that time from Tommy Thompson to his tight end, Zach Hansen. And it is coming back. Illegal receiver downfield is the call, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty against Lincoln, and that wipes out that gain of 13, brings up a 1st and 15 for the Lincoln Patriots at their 25-yard line. Receiver Vandentop to the left side, wide receiver to the right side, slot left as well. Hansen tight end on the right side. Now they step back. Hansen comes in motion right to left. He's telling the receiver to get off the line of scrimmage. Thompson takes the snap, looks across the middle, throws it underneath, got his man. That's Needles on the catch. Needles going to get 5 yards. A flag coming in there as well. And that's got to be on the Arrows because there weren't any other guys around there. See what the call is going to be this time. Or maybe it's another. Nope, they're pointing towards the Arrows this time. Long explanation. The gain was 5 yards. The official steps out. Personal foul. Face mask is going to be the call. So the pass completion will go for 5 yards to Needles, and then it'll be a penalty against Watertown. 15 yards and move it out to the 45. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln at the 45-yard line. They line up with 2 receivers, including Zach Hansen, the tight end, a wide out left, 2 to the right side. Thompson takes the snap back to pass, sets his feet, coming deep down the left side. Cordell was out there, and Hansen never had a chance. That ball went out of bounds, incomplete. Safety Hunter Cordell read that one nicely and came over for the help on Parker Schmidt, the cornerback, who let him go, and Hunter came and covered it nicely. So incomplete, 2nd and 10 for Lincoln at their 45. 5:48 to go first quarter, 7-0 lead for the Watertown Arrows. 2 receivers go wide to the right side. Way out is Melvin Tea. Zach Hansen wide to the left side, slots either side. Thompson takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, got it to Needles. Parker Schmidt hit him. He broke that tackle. Gained 7 on that pass completion. A gain of 7. DeYoung brought him down. It'll be 3rd down, and they gave him 6, so it'll be 3rd down and 4. Play comes in with Nolan Ransom from the sideline. He'll go out wide to the right side. Joined out there by Needles. Wide to the left side, Vanden Top. Tight end Hansen on the right side. Running back to the right shoulder of Tommy Thompson. Thompson takes the snap, throws it across the middle. One-handed grab, nicely done by Zach Hansen. That ball behind him, but he reached back and made a nice one-handed grab. 11-yard gain. Sam Strop brought him down. First down for Lincoln. 1st and 10, 39 of the Watertown Arrows. That was all Zach Hansen reaching back and grabbing that one. 2 receivers either way for Tommy Thompson on 1st and 10 at the Arrow 39-yard line. Thompson takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, got his man Cordell, missed the tackle. Well, really made the tackle. Got enough of Vanden Top to bring him down. Gain of a couple of yards on that pass completion. A lot of just flat, quick passes as Tommy Thompson not very mobile with that sore left knee, and so they're getting the ball out of his hands quickly. In to replace, in with the play call is Tuba this time. He'll line up as a slot right, short side of the field. Hansen comes out wide to the left. Looks like they're going to go to Hansen. Man in motion is Tuba. He gets the handoff, trying to get to the outside. Got a nice block. Broke one tackle, trying to turn the corner, and ran out of bounds. One of the officials went down very hard on the sideline. He's getting up, and he's okay. It was Blake Holden who knocked down the official. The gain was to the 31-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and a yard. A gain of 7 on that sweep that time to Yuba. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Play coming in from the sideline. Wide to the right side goes Zach Hansen. Wide to the near side comes Vanden Top. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap. Arrow show blitz. Gives it. Running right is Sorensen. No goal. As he was brought down, the ball came loose. Arrows say they've got it. Glines made the stop. Sorensen looked like he lost the ball. No call yet by the officials. They're going to say Arrow football. So Glines made the tackle and knocked that ball loose. And the Arrows recover the fumble, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown at their 31-yard line. Arrows leading 7-0 with 3:59 to go here in quarter number 1. Arrows scoring on a long pass play from Brandon Smith to Evan Faulkner of 58 yards and lead by a 7-0 score. 1st and 10, Watertown, 31-yard line is where they have it. They line up 2 receivers either side. Brett Fossum behind the quarterback Smith on 1st down, 31-yard line. Smith awaits the snap from center, has a man in motion, takes the snap, back to pass, good protection. Across the middle, he had Jake Werner open. Jake Werner was wide open across the middle. He had beaten the defender who was chasing him that time, Spencer Wasman, but the ball thrown a little bit too much upfield and goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Arrows go without a huddle. They line up 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Tischer in as a slot on the left side this time. 2nd down and 10, 31-yard line. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, gets a good one. Going to give the handoff this time to Fossum. Fossum broke one tackle. He'll get ahead for about 2 yards, 3 yards on the gain. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 for the Watertown Arrows, just shy of the 35-yard line. 3:36 to go first quarter, 7-0 Arrows on top. Werner and Tischer wide left. Parker, Schmidt, and Faulkner wide to the right side. Fossum behind the quarterback, 43 defensive look. Brandon awaits the snap, has a man in motion, takes the snap, play action, back to pass, good protection, throws it to his man, good ball to Evan Faulkner again, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down out to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 13 on the pass completion to Evan Faulkner, and an Arrow 1st down, 1st and 10, 48-yard line. Another nice ball by Brandon Smith, right on the money. The Arrows bring Blake Holden back on the field. Tischer exits. Jake Werner wide left. Wide to the near side is Parker Schmidt. Slot on the near side is Faulkner. Wing back on the left side is Blake Holden. Brandon Smith has the running back behind him. Man in motion, Faulkner. He's going to get the handoff, looking for a block. Didn't get one. Chase Anderson didn't make one. Faulkner still made a positive gain out of it. He got 2 yards. If Chase could have sustained his block a little bit longer, the Arrows had Blake Holden out in front of the play and would have had a nice gain. It goes 2 yards on Evan Faulkner's second effort. 2nd down and 8 for the Arrows at the 50-yard line. They line up with Schmidt and Faulkner right. Wide to the left side is Jake Werner. Already beat his man once. See if they can get him open again. Blake Holden, wing left. Man in motion, Faulkner, right to left. Play action, back to pass Smith. Penalty flags fly. And the play is blown dead. I think Parker Schmidt took off too quick. And that is the call. And that'll cost the Arrows 5 yards. That is penalty number 1, 2, 3 for the Arrows for a minus 20 so far in this first quarter. Parker just left a count too early. So it'll be 2nd down now and 13 for the Watertown Arrows back at the 45-yard line. 2:13 to go first quarter. Arrows leading 7-0 on a 58-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Smith to Evan Faulkner. Smith awaits the snap from center. Blitz coming up the middle from the linebacker. Picked up nicely. Back to pass. Looks down the field. Throws it out there for Jake Werner. Jake couldn't come up with it. Defensive back had good inside position on the play, and it goes incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down and 13 for the Watertown Arrows. 3rd and 13 at their own 45-yard line. Good inside coverage that time by Spencer Wasman, running stride for stride with Jake Werner. Arrows line up 3rd down and 13 with 2:07 to go in the opening quarter, leading by a score of 7-0. They line up with 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Wingback is Blake Holden on the left side. Brandon on 3rd and 13 takes the snap, back to pass. Looks, now he's going to be rushed. He's going to be hit and sacked. And that loss will be back inside the 40, a loss of 7 on the play. Couple of guys met at the quarterback on the play that time, and the Arrows will be forced to punt the ball. Logan Needles comes in to receive the punt as Blake Holden drops back to do the punting. 1:40 and counting to go first quarter. Arrows leading 7-0. Blake Holden stands at his 25-yard line. Needles around his 25. Blake gets a good snap. Plenty of time. Low line drive punt. Going to bound and roll. Needles going to run over and try to pick it up. He does. Comes down the left side. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks a 2nd tackle. Breaks a 3rd tackle. Nice return by Logan Needles. Finally out of bounds at the 46-yard line as he made 3 Arrows miss on that play. It'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln at their 46-yard line. Ball on the left hash mark. 1:17 to go in the opening quarter. Arrows leading 7-0. Lincoln lines up with trips to the right side. Zach Hansen to the left side. Tommy Thompson, shotgun formation, running back to his right shoulder on 1st down. Thompson looks over the defense. Thompson awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives to his running back straight ahead. Not much room there. I think it was Taya on the coverage. Melvin Taya on the coverage, on the carry. He got to maybe give him 2 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Hansen goes wide to the right side. Slot on the right side, Needles. Wide to the left side is Vandentop. Running back to the right shoulder of the quarterback, Thompson, on 2nd and 8. Takes the snap, back to pass. Good protection. Now it runs out, and he'll be sacked again. Matthew Glines making the tackle. Tommy Thompson just can't move. If he doesn't get rid of the ball quickly, he doesn't have much of a chance. That'll be a sack and a loss of 4 and bring up a 3rd down and 12 for the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. Under 25 to go in the first quarter. Ransom and Needles go right. Wide to the left side, Vandentop. Tight end is on the right side. Got to watch him, Zach Hansen. 3rd down and 12. Tommy Thompson takes the snap. Now steps up, throws it. Wobbly ball down the left side. It's going to be a jump ball. And Schmidt able to knock it out of the hands of the intended receiver. Parker Schmidt knocked it out of the hands of the intended receiver, Vandentop, that time, and the ball's incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and once again, Lincoln will be forced to punt. Nolan Ransom drops back to do the punting. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Arrows lead 7-0. Nolan Ransom awaits the snap from center. Gets a good one. Plenty of time. Gets the punt away. Nice high punt. It's going to go to the sideline and go out of bounds. So the Arrows are really going to get a pretty good position here, as that's going to be walked up the field a little bit to the 33-yard line is where they put it out. So Watertown will have it 1st and 10 at their 33. First quarter's over. Arrows 7, Lincoln nothing. We'll come back with the second quarter, and we'll do that in 1 minute. The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses, including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Second quarter set to get underway. Arrows leading 7-0. Have the ball 1st and 10 at their 33. 2 receivers left, wing left, 1 receiver right. Brandon Smith on 1st down. Faulkner in motion left to right, takes the snap, gives, whoops, ball's on the ground. Brandon able to pick it up himself, and he'll fight his way back, well, pretty close to the line of scrimmage. Thank you. It'll be a loss of a yard on the play, but it could have been a whole lot worse than that, as Brandon and the running back, Fossum, nope, it was DeYoung that time. They did not handle that ball very well. We'll check some stats for you. The Arrows had 77 yards to 23 yards in the first quarter of play. Arrows line up with trips left, 1 to the right. Brandon on 2nd and 11 awaits the snap. Takes the snap, back to pass, sets his feet, throws across the middle. Man hit before the ball got there, still made the catch. That was Jake Werner on the catch. That'll be a gain of 8 and bring up a 3rd down and 3 for a 1st down for the Watertown Arrows. The ball at the 40-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Arrows at the 40-yard line, leading 7-0 here as we're just underway in the second quarter. Arrows taking a long time to get this play in. 2 receivers left, tight defense on them. Wing back left. Brandon takes the pass. It's going to be a screen set up beautifully, but read beautifully by one defensive linebacker. It looked like that was going to be a beautiful play, but Aiden Sand followed the running back, and Sand was able to break it up. I thought that was going to go for big yards, but Aiden Sand made a beautiful defensive play and knocked that one away. So it's 4th and 3, and the Arrows will be forced to punt the ball. Blake Holden drops back to his 26-yard line to punt this ball. Needles back at his 30. Blake awaits the snap from center. Blake gets the snap. Gets the punt away, booming punt. Needles all the way back inside his 20. It's going to roll inside the 10 and down at the 5-yard line. Very nice punt that time by Blake Holden. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln. They'll have it at their 5-yard line. This will be the 5th possession of the ball in the first half for the Lincoln Patriots. Arrows leading 7-0 with 10:26 to go in the first half. Arrows scoring on a 58-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Smith to Evan Faulkner, and the Arrows leading by a 7-0 score. Nolan Ransom wide to the right side. Slot on the right side is Vandentop. Wide to the left side goes Needles. On a first down play, Tommy Thompson has running back to his left shoulder. Austin Sorensen back in there. Tommy awaits the snap from center. Arrows jump. And it's going to be a penalty against Brett Fossum on the left side. And that'll cost the Arrows 5 yards and help out the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. And they'll have a 1st and 5 now. In that first quarter, the Arrows had 5 yards rushing. Lincoln at a -1. The Arrows had 77 passing yards to 23 for Lincoln. 1st and 5 at the 10-yard line. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap from center. Long count, takes it, gives to Sorensen, steps right, goes back to the left. He gets good yards, or a couple of yards before Hunter Cordell pops him pretty good. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Lincoln Patriots. Looking for the passing statistics. Brandon Smith was 3 of 6, 77 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tommy Thompson, 4 of 8 for 23 yards. So it's 2nd down and 3 for Lincoln. They have the ball at their 12-yard line. 2 receivers either way for Tommy Thompson. Thompson takes the snap, gives to Sorensen over the left side. Nice hole. He'll get a 1st down as he'll get out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 on the carry brings up a 1st and 10 for the Lincoln Patriots. They have it at the 17-yard line. 9:40 to go here in the first half of play. Arrows leading 7-0. Both teams with a turnover in the game. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left as well. Running back to the right shoulder of Tommy Thompson on 1st down, 17. Takes the snap, back to pass, sets his feet. Throws it deep down the middle, got his man wide open. Vandentop. Hunter Cordell lost him and then recovered and made the tackle. That'll be 10, 20, 30, 33 yards on that pass completion. Tommy Thompson to Vandentop. 1st and 10 for Sioux Falls Lincoln. They have it at the midfield stripe. Hunter Cordell on the coverage got turned around. Vandentop went back into the middle, made the reception. 1st and 10 Lincoln, 50-yard line. They line up with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Arrows back off from a blitz. Handoff running right is Taya. Taya runs hard. He'll get 9 yards on the carry. A gain of 9 to the Arrow 41. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Melvin Taya, 5'7", 170, and a junior on the carry that time. 2nd and 1 for Lincoln, Arrow 41-yard line. 8:44 to go first half. Arrows leading 7-0. Zach Hansen comes wide to the near side. Vandentop joins him. Check that. Hansen goes wide to the left side. It's Melvin Taya wide to the right side. Man in motion behind the quarterback, back to pass. Thompson going to flip it out here in the flat. Got it over the outstretched arms and a completed pass again to Vandentop. And that'll go down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 14 on that pass completion. Tommy Thompson to Vandentop and a 1st down for Sioux Falls Lincoln. They have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 27. This drive coming up on play number 7, and it started at the 5-yard line. Trips left, 1 to the right. Shotgun for Tommy Thompson. Takes the snap, back to pass. Throws a little quick slant. Got it to Needles. Needles going to get a couple of yards as he'll fall inside the 25 to the 24. Gain of 4 on the pass completion. Brings up a 2nd down and 6 for the Lincoln Patriots. A Lincoln player down on the field, getting up slowly now. And that was Vandentop, who's a little wobbly. The official going to check him, and he'll come out of the game. Nolan Ransom in to replace him. 2nd down and 6 for Lincoln. They've got it at the Arrow 24-yard line. Melvin Taya comes wide to the right side. 3 receivers to the left side, running back to the right shoulder of Tommy Thompson. 2nd down and 6. Arrows have 3 down linemen. Linebackers creeping up, coming on the blitz. Back to pass Thompson. It's an inside screen to Zach Hansen. Got some good blocks. Good recovery, though, by Matthew Glines. Matthew Glines, a defensive lineman, did a nice job of getting upfield and making that tackle, or that could have been a lot more for Zach Hansen. It ends up a gain on the play of 3 and brings up a 3rd down and 3. Hansen goes wide left. Needles joins him. 2 receivers to the right side. Thompson has a running back to his right shoulder. Takes the snap, back to pass. Quarterback keeper goes straight ahead. He won't get the first down. He'll be pulled and bent backwards as he got to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. No gain on the play. Tommy Thompson up, and it'll be 4th down and 3 for Lincoln. And they will go for it here on 4th down and 3 at the Arrow 20-yard line. Hansen goes wide left. 2 receivers to the right side. Now 3 to the right side. Melvin Tea, the running back, to the right shoulder of Tommy Thompson. Back to pass, sets his feet, throws it towards the end zone. Good coverage out there, knocked away and intercepted, but I think Parker was out of the end zone. Good defense by Parker Schmidt. It goes incomplete, and it'll go over on downs to the Watertown Arrows, who will get it at the 20-yard line, and had Parker intercepted that ball, would have got it at the 20-yard line anyhow. So it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows, 20-yard line on some good coverage by Parker Schmidt on Zach Hansen. Hansen, a 6'4", tight end wide receiver, and Schmidt was right there with him, knocked the ball up in the air and pulled it in, but out of bounds. 1st and 10 Arrows as they take a long time on the sideline. They're going to have to hustle here now. The Arrows bring Parker Schmidt wide to the left side. They line up with 2 receivers to the right slot on the left side as well. Brandon Smith has a running back behind him on 1st and 10. Brandon slaps his hands, gets the handoff, back to pass, looks across the middle, throws it up here, a lot of contact, penalty flag coming out. That's going to be pass interference against the Lincoln Patriots as Evan Faulkner was going for the ball. He was hit at the 46-yard line when the ball was in the air. There were 2 receivers in the area. Parker was one, Evan was the other, and that's got to be a defensive pass interference because they hit the receiver when the ball was in the air. Pass interference against the defense, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty and step it off from the 20 to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Watertown, 35-yard line is where they will have it. 6:22 to go first half. Arrows leading 7-0. Arrows have Parker Schmidt to the left. Slot on the left is Falconer. Wide to the right is Werner. Slot on the right side is Jacob Tischer. Shotgun formation for Brandon Smith on 1st down, 35. Brandon slaps his hands. He'll give on the handoff to Brett Fossum. Fossum broke a couple of tackles and got 1 yard on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Got to keep them honest with some runs. 2nd and 9 for Watertown, 36-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Arrows lead 7-0. Werner and Tischer right. Schmidt and Faulconer left. Running back behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith, is Brett Fossum. 2nd and 9, looks like a blitz coming up the middle. Brett takes the snap, keeps it himself, runs right, runs through 2 tackles, stays on his feet, runs hard. Nice job by Brandon Smith that time, and a player down on the field for Lincoln, and he is injured, already took his helmet off. A timeout on the field, we'll take it as well. It's 5:38 to go here in quarter number 2. Arrows lead 7-0. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob Van Laken from Van Laken Orthodontics. Investing the time and money in braces is not a minor thing, but at Van Laken Orthodontics, We take the extra care to be sure all of your questions and concerns are fully answered. Come in for a free consultation. If we determine braces will be beneficial, we will offer you a timeline and flexible payment options, making sure you have all the facts. Just another way the staff at Van Laken Orthodontics helps you to live life smiling. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today to book your free consultation and live life smiling.
Lincoln players still down on the field being attended to. He was one of the first two trying to tackle Brandon Smith. Brandon ran through those tackles, and he was able to gain 7 yards on the play. It'll be third down along 2 for the Watertown Arrows. On the Arrows, on Lincoln's first possession, they went 3 plays and punt. The Arrows threw an interception on their first possession, but then got the ball over on downs from Lincoln. Arrows put together a 4-play, 64-yard drive, and it was a 58-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Smith to Evan Falconer, point after good. That was 6:27 to go in the first quarter, and the Arrows led 7-0, and that is still the score, 7-0 here this evening. So it's third down, and call it 3 for a first down for the Arrows. 2 receivers either way. Looks like a linebacker blitz coming from the right side, comes from the left side. Brandon couldn't avoid it as he gets sacked all the way back as the blitzer came in untouched that time, and the sack is going to be all the way back to the 33-yard line. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 12, so a loss of 9 on that sack. It looked like they were coming sack from the right side. They faked that, came sack from the other side, and there was nobody to touch the defensive player, and he sacked Brandon Smith. Blake Holden to punt. Gets a big rush, got the line drive kick away. It's going to hit around the 35. Logan Needle's going to let it roll as Jake Werner was right there on the play. It'll go down to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Lincoln. They'll have it at their 21-yard line. 4:47 to go in the first half of play. Arrows leading by a score of 7-0 over the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln. They put the ball down at their 22-yard line. Coming up at halftime on our lower level look, it'll be an upper level look. I'll explain that at halftime. Trips left for Lincoln. Nolan Ransom comes wide to the near side. Tommy Thompson still in at quarterback despite a bum left knee, and hard to move for him. He's got his running back to his right shoulder. Blitz coming from the Arrows up the middle. Now they back off. Thompson steps back, throws it out into the flat to Needles. Cordell there slows him down. Needles going to try to go forward. He'll get a couple of yards, but worked hard for not much out there, did Logan Needles. They'll give him 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Clock running down to 4:25 to go first half. Arrows leading by a score of 7-0. New players in the game for Lincoln. Taya and Eisenbraun in the ball game. 2 receivers either way on 2nd and 8. Thompson takes the snap, gives to his running back running forward. He was upended. I saw his legs go up in the air. Sam Strop hit him low and somebody else hit him high. That was Melvin Taya on the carry. He got a couple of more. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Lincoln Patriots. The ball, at the 25.5-yard line. Nolan Ransom brings the play in from the sideline. 3rd down and 6 for Lincoln around their 26-yard line. Ransom comes right. Joined out here by Vandentop. Needles goes wide to the left side. Running back to the left shoulder of the quarterback on 3rd down and 6. Now they shift tight end to the right side. Tommy Thompson takes the snap back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Had his man, got his man. And that'll be catch or incomplete. Nope, incomplete as it was knocked away from the intended receiver. So Lincoln will be forced once again to punt the ball. Nolan Ransom will drop back to do that. Ball was intended for Zach Hansen. Just a quick little slant pass to him. Jake Werner comes in the game. He'll be joined by DeYoung as the Arrows want to try to get a return on this ball if they can. Nolan Ransom stands back at his 11. Nolan awaits the snap, gets a good one. Punt is away. It's coming to Werner. Werner's going to field it at the 42, go straight ahead 45, hit at the 48, brought down or stopped there and driven back On the tackle for Lincoln was Sam Siegel, but the Arrows with really good field position. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their 47-yard line is where Watertown will have it. 1st and 10, 47-yard line. 3:09 to go in the first half. Arrows leading 7-0. Arrows have all 3 timeouts remaining. Parker Schmidt comes wide to the left side. Arrows run slot to the left, Falconer. Now they've got Blake Holden as a slot on the left side and a wide out right. Brandon Smith on first down, taps his right rear, takes the snap, blitz coming. He gives on to Brett Fossum. Fossum pulls the tacklers across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4 on the carry for Brett Fossum brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Arrows at the 49. 2:50 and counting to go first half. Arrows lead 7-0. Schmidt to the left, Falconer to the left, wide to the right, Werner. Slot on the right side will be Blake Holden. Arrows get the play call from the sideline. 2nd down and 6, 49 of Lincoln. Smith awaits the snap, slaps his hands, blitz coming again, back to pass, picked up this time, throws across the middle, intercepted. Ball picked off on the play. Return man's got a lot of running room. Coming back to the left side. Breaks a tackle to the right side. Sam Siegel takes it all the way down to the Arrow 26-yard line. Sam Siegel with the interception and return to the Arrow 26 where Lincoln's back in business. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 26-yard line. 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the first half. Arrows leading 7-0. 1st and 10, Lincoln, 26-yard line. Officials trying to decide which ball is which. Wide receiver to the left side is Zach Hansen. Trips to the right side, now a stoppage. They got the wrong ball. They threw out Lincoln's ball instead of Watertown's ball. And Lincoln wants their ball back. And they're going to get it. 2:16 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Arrows on top. 2nd turnover of the game for Watertown. Trips to the right side, one receiver left. Zach Hansen. Tommy Thompson has needles in motion right to left. Tommy takes the snap, steps back to pass. Good pressure, rolls to his left. Now he's going to limp down the left sideline and decide to slide. A good decision because Brett Fossum was closing on him. A gain of 4 on the carry for Tommy Thompson brings up a 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line of Watertown for the Lincoln Patriots. Lincoln has 2 guys with the same number out there. They have 2 8s. They've got a running back 8 and a wide receiver 8. Unless this is 9, it's hard to tell on this side. Trips right, 1 to the left side. 2nd down and 6. Arrows jump. Lincoln moved. What's the play call going to be? Blake Holden pointing at Lincoln. See what the officials say. Lincoln's walking back like it's going to be us. It is going to be against the Lincoln Patriots and cost them 5 yards. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 12 now for the Lincoln Patriots out near the Arrow 27-yard line. Shadows creeping across the field on this end. Trips right, 1 to the left. Tommy Thompson on 2nd down and 11. Blake Holden showing blitz. He backs off. Tommy's got plenty of time. He's going to heave her down the right side. Oh, Vandentop pushed Cordell out of the way. You can't call that a defensive pass interference. Hunter Cordell had great position. Vandentop was the man who made the initial contact. We got to wait and see what this call is going to be. That can't be defensive pass interference. Hunter Cordell had great inside position. Vandentop used 2 arms and moved Cordell out of the way in the initial play. Cordell was able to recover, and he was right there with Vandentop on the play. Long discussion here. 1:42 to go. They step out and they're going to say, so before the pass was thrown, they're going to call a holding penalty against the Watertown Arrows. Okay, I did not see that, so I'll say that that's okay. I thought they were going to say pass interference from where the flag is laying way back at the 3-yard line. I thought they were going to say pass interference on the Arrows, and that would not have been the right call, but I did not see the hold before the ball was thrown. So it'll go against Watertown. It's a 10-yard step off, brings up a 2nd down and 2 now at the Arrow 17-yard line. 2 receivers either way. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, takes it, gives to Taya, runs left, gets a nice hole. Blake Holden grabs him. He fights forward, though. Good run that time. A gain of 7 on the carry for Melvin Taya. Like I said, I think there's 2 8s out there. Maybe this is a 9. This must be Terrell Eisenbrand. It looks like an 8, but it's a 9 on his back. So it's 1st and goal for Lincoln at the 9-yard line. They run 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and that is Terrell Eisenbrand to the right. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap. Oops, there's motion by the running back. It was Melvin Taya moving before the snap of the ball, and that'll be a procedure penalty and cost Lincoln 5 yards. And that'll bring up 1st and goal from the 14-yard line now. Ball on the left hash mark. 1:17 to go here in the half. As I mentioned, the shadows on this end of the stadium creeping across, hard to see on the screen. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 1st and goal, 14-yard line. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, back to pass, sets his feet. Now he's rushed, throws across the middle, knocked away. Oops, penalty flag coming out here. They're going to call a penalty against DeYoung, it looks like. Logan Needles wanted a call, and he got the call, and it'll be against the Arrows. And it'll take it half the distance to the goal, where it'll be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Under a minute to go. Long conversation again by the officials. The officials stepping out to make the call. It'll be against the Arrows. It should go half the distance to the goal. So a 7-yard penalty against Watertown. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line now. 2 receivers either side, running back to the right shoulder, the quarterback Tommy Thompson. 1st and goal, 7, takes the snap, back to pass, rolls to his right, flips it across the middle, got his man Logan Needles, gets to the 4, grabbed by DeYoung. DeYoung was helped out by Sam Strop, and now a timeout taken, as that was a 4-yard gain to Logan Needles, and Lincoln takes a timeout. 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Arrows lead 7-0. We'll continue with more from Sioux Falls in 30 seconds. Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hy-Vee sandwich bread, 99 cents. Hy-Vee vegetables, 3 for $1. Ground beef, 80-20, $1.69, limit 2. And Mars Fun Size Candy, $2.99. Check it out all this week at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
49 seconds remaining. It'll be 2nd and goal now for Lincoln. They spot him down at the 3-yard line. Eichacker comes in there as a blocker now. Mitch Eichacker is a blocker to the left side of the running back. He's got Melvin Taya behind him. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Got to believe it's a run right, or run left, I should say. Now they shift Eichacker to the right. They're going to give it to Taya. He tiptoes to the pile and then stops at about the 2-yard line. A gain of 1 on the carry from Melvin Taya. And that'll bring up a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Arrows leading by a 7-0 score. Eichacker comes out of the game. Hansen back in, goes wide left. Slot left is Needles, 2 receivers right as well. On 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Thompson takes the snap. He flips it out in the flat, and he missed his man. Cordell battling with Needles out there. It goes incomplete. So it'll be 4th and goal from the 2-yard line with 7 seconds to go in the first half of play. And it looks like Lincoln's going to go for it here on, well, now maybe they're going to set out the field goal unit. They're going to take a timeout at any rate. 7 seconds to go in the half. 7-0. Arrows on top. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
It's arrow time. And Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and industrial park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
7 seconds to go in the first half. Arrows 7, Lincoln nothing. Lincoln taking the timeout. Tried to lighten up the camera a little bit for you there. The top of the screen is going to be very bright, but hopefully you can see a little bit down in the shadow on this end of the field. Coming up at halftime on our lower level look, we'll take an upper level look at what the coaching staff is doing. Just to my left, Lincoln is going to go for it on 4th down here. No, maybe not. They're going to line up to kick the field goal. I wouldn't trust them on kicking the field goal. Wyatt Vandentop is the kicker. Terrell Eisenbraun is the holder. Eisenbraun awaits the snap from center. It's 4th and goal from the 2. Snap's good, sets down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 4 seconds to go in the half. It is 7-3 Arrows. Lincoln kicks in 30 seconds.
Hey there.
Hey there to you.
I'll have the Fab 5, please.
Egg,
Over easy.
bacon,
Crispy.
pancakes, or toast.
Cakes.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Looking for value? Look no further than Perkins' new menu full of all your old favorites, like 3 egg omelets, hearty sandwiches, breakfast combos, and lots more. Only at Perkins.
Everything gonna be okay.
It's a 5-play, 26-yard drive for Lincoln. They get a 17-yard field goal with 4 seconds to go in the half. So there were 5 plays, but there were 4 penalties in that drive and 2 against each team. The Arrows called for a holding penalty and a pass interference penalty. Lincoln called for 2 procedure penalties. 5-play, 26-yard drive, 17-yard field goal, and it's a 7-3 Arrow lead with 4 to go here in the first half. Kicking the ball from the left hash mark at the 40-yard line will be Vandentop once again. And I'm guessing it'll be a squibber. And it is. It's kind of a spiral picked up by an upback, Sam Strop. Strop runs forward, ran into his own man. Sam battled pretty hard, got it out to the 31. He put a big hit on his teammate, though. Cale Stevenson took a pop from Sam Strop on that play. So we are at halftime with the score, Watertown 7, Sioux Falls, Lincoln 3. You're listening to the Arrows on KWAT. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
Great Western Bank has been helping farmers for generations. They're committed to the agricultural community. And whether you need short-term financing for a new opportunity or extra capital for equipment, Great Western Bank has the products to fit your needs. Their ag bankers establish long-lasting relationships to really understand their customers. Contact an ag banker in Watertown today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob Van Laken from Van Laken Orthodontics. Investing the time and money in braces is not a minor thing, but at Van Laken Orthodontics, we take the extra care to be sure all of your questions and concerns are fully answered. Come in for a free consultation. If we determine braces will be beneficial, we will offer you a timeline and flexible payment options, making sure you have all the facts. Just another way the staff at Van Laken Orthodontics helps you to live life smiling. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today to book your free consultation and live life smiling.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our coffee beans are roasted locally, our pastries are baked in-house, and we select the finest ingredients to craft our drinks and smoothies to create a great customer experience. every single time. We're open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 8, so anytime is a great time to feel welcome at Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
It is your chance right now to win $1,000. It is KWAT's Fall Cash Contest, brought to you by Slumberland Furniture and Bach Chiropractic. We will offer 13 different winning words at the top of every hour from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, now through October the 12th. Just text today's words to 67760. That's 67760 to be in this drawing. This hour's winning word is green. That's green, Green, green. Text it right now to 67760. Messages and data rates do apply. Good luck from KWAT Radio. And this is KWAT Watertown, South Dakota at 6 o'clock. Let's get back to Todd.
Thank you very much, Rod. And green grass is appropriate, except it's green turf down here and not green grass on this field at Howard Woods. 7-3 our score here at halftime. It's the Van Laken halftime show. Van Laken Orthodontics, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. Lincoln got the ball to open the game. They went 3 plays and punt. The Arrows took over on their 46, and on their second play threw an interception. Lincoln then went 4 plays and over and downs after a nice return on that interception. The Arrows then went 4 plays, 64 yards on the drive. It was a 58-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Smith to Evan Faulkner. The PAT was good. That made it a 7-0 lead for the Arrows, 6:27 to go in the first quarter of play. Lincoln then took over on their 30. They ran 6 plays. On the 7th play, they fumbled the ball. Arrows took over on their 31. The Arrows went 6 plays and had to punt the ball. Lincoln took over on their 46. They went 3 plays and punt. The Arrows took over on their 33, went 3 plays and punt. Lincoln took over on their 5-yard line. They put together a very nice drive, drove it down deep in Watertown territory, but turned it over on downs. The Arrows took over on their 20-yard line, went 3 plays and punted. Lincoln on their 6th possession, they went 3 plays and punt. The Arrows took over on the 47-yard line. They ran for 4 yards and then threw an interception, and that ball was returned deep into Watertown territory to the 26-yard line. Lincoln then went 5 plays, 26 yards. There were 4 penalties in that 5-play drive, and Lincoln was able to settle for a 17-yard field goal with 4 seconds to go in the half. And that's where we stand here at halftime. Lincoln 3, Watertown 7 at halftime. The Lincoln Patriot Band setting up at halftime. We have it a wide camera shot. If you want to watch the band, you're able to do that on our stream at gowatertown.net. Halftime show brought to you by Van Laken Orthodontics, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with our lower level look at halftime, and we'll do that in 2 minutes. Watertown Ford, Chrysler, and Bobcat, 2 names that stand for quality and service. Watertown Ford Chrysler is the proud new dealer of Bobcat of Watertown. They have skid steers, track loaders, telehandlers, compact track loaders, plus a variety of attachments and fully stocked parts and service department. Located at Watertown Ford Chrysler Autoplex, 1 block east of Watertown Ford Chrysler on Highway 212. Bobcat of Watertown. Call them, 886-6933. Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas. Receive $1 off your Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating and/or Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
You're listening to the Van Laken Halftime Show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. Arrow's leading here at halftime by a score of 7-3. Our lower level look is brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. And generally on our lower level look, we take a look at one of the lower level programs, the JV or the 9th grade or the 8th grade or the 7th grade, but unable to make contact with those folks. So instead, we're having an upper level look. As I sat down with Watertown offensive coordinator Matt Paulson, he is one booth over from me tonight, and we talked about what he does in that booth next to me. Our Hometown Building Center lower level look with Matt Paulson. Coach, up in the coach's box, tell me what you guys do up here and who's up here.
So I'm the only one up here. I signal or tell the plays down to the guys on the sideline, and then Coach O'Connor and Coach Kranz are in charge of signaling the plays. And then if we have to check out anything and audible out anything, we'll make that call from up here as well.
Why up here?
Just gives us a better view of coverages and things we see. Maybe if there's a blitz coming, it's a little bit easier to see up here. And then from my standpoint with calling the plays, I just like it's a lot less distracting than having everybody on the sideline down there. When you talk about calling the plays, when we watch an NFL game, they have scripted plays and the whole. What are you doing up here? So what I'll do is I'll check formations, and like again, when we go through the week, like this week against Lincoln, we'll see different things that we like. If they give us man coverage on one side, if we go, 3-by-1 or 4-by-1 or whatever, if we go empty, and so then we'll find a play that we think will fit depending on the side of the field that we're on and what side we want to attack. So you send the play to them. They do all these crazy signals to the quarterback? Yep. So then what we'll have is we got one coach that signals in the formation. That's the first thing that they'll signal, so the kids are ready, and then we'll call down a play, and it's a 3-digit number, and that tells them the protection, the motion, all that stuff that we need in a 3-digit number, and then they read it off the wristband. The wristband, tell me about that. Wristbands, so it's 3 pages. We've tried to make it as easy, user-friendly for the kids as we can. So, there's about 25 plays per card, and then obviously there's, I think with the, 3-4 run plays that we actually run, I think there's probably, 40 or 45 different ways it can look depending on what formation we're in, if we run motion with it. But just kind of make it easy especially for the linemen. So like they're listening for like one keyword out of the whole call, and if they see that, that's why you'll see the linemen look down and then they get right back on it, because if it's anywhere within like a 30 number radius, they know what they're doing. So then the receivers and the quarterbacks have to find the rest of it and go with that. Sometimes when I'm broadcasting, I say, it's taken a long time to get this play in. What's going on? Sometimes, depending on, like this week, for example, like with Lincoln, what we'll do is we'll give them kind of a dummy signal right away and see if we can see a blitz, or if they mask a coverage or whatever, and then we'll check out of it. So I think back to like a couple times in Mitchell for sure, and then against Stevens. We would get call the play in, see what they were in, and then we'd completely change the play. So, Brandon's in charge of, saying a dummy call right away and then looking back over to the sideline. So if it's taking a little extra, that means we're changing the play usually. These kids got to be pretty smart, don't they? They are. I'll tell you what, we're pretty lucky with the group that we have. The quarterbacks do a really nice job making sure everybody's organized. And then, I think that's, for them, it's the hard part but the rest of them kind of just have to look down and know what they're reading. So as long as we have the reading skills, we have the ability to call plays. This isn't how your dad did it when he played. He didn't. There's probably a lot more receivers out there than when he played, but it's just, I think for us it just gives us kind of the advantage we need. We're not a big team up front, so if we can use how the other team's lining up and the coverage or defense that they're getting, we can use that to our advantage and hopefully make a productive play out of it.
I always say on my broadcast, you can see a whole lot more from up here than you can down court side or field side.
Absolutely, and like you said, that's kind of the main draw for me being up here calling plays, because big thing for me is the coverages. I mean, the pass routes that we'll run, the combinations that we'll run with whatever, really vary depending on what coverage they give us. If they give us a cover 3 look with a single high safety or a 2 high safety, whatever, we'll run different route combinations, and we can't really see that from down there, but up here you can see everything. And obviously Brandon has we don't want him to have to think too much to have to change the plays on his own, so we'll change it for him and hopefully put him in the best situation to make a productive play.
Watertown offensive coordinator Matt Paulson, he is to the booth just to my left behind the glass over there. He's making the signals or the calls down to the sideline. They signal in the players. So now when you watch the Arrows and you see them step back and they look at the sideline, they look at the wristbands, you know what they're looking for and what's taking place. And now I know that while a play may be taking a long time to get it out on the field, we know why that is occurring as well. So I thought a very interesting conversation with Watertown offensive coordinator Matt Paulson. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center for all your building projects. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. Watertown 7, Sioux Falls Lincoln 3. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and look at statistics after a 3-minute timeout.
You'll always find the latest trends in floor covering at Hometown Building Center. From natural tile and stone to timeless hardwoods and luxurious carpets, the floor covering professionals at Hometown are ready to help. Stop in and let them help you select the floor covering that best suits your needs and your lifestyle. They will also schedule the installation by one of our qualified installers. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all 3 consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved one.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you got to have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
This is the Van Laken halftime show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Aero High School football. We are at halftime. It is a 7-3 Aero lead. The Arrows scoring on a long pass play in the first quarter. Lincoln getting a field goal in the last few seconds of the second quarter. Statistics look like this. First downs, Watertown only got 4 first downs in the first half. Lincoln had 6 first downs. The Arrows rushed the ball 11 times for just 6 yards rushing. Lincoln was 17 rushes for just 31 yards. The Arrows had 85 passing yards. Lincoln had 83 passing yards. The Arrows were 4 of 9 passing for 85 yards, 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown. Lincoln 10 of 17, no interceptions, no touchdowns. And total yards, offensive plays, the Arrows 20 for 91 yards. Lincoln 34 offensive plays for 114 yards of offense. The Arrows, as I mentioned, had 2 interceptions, that total return yards 90 on those 2 interceptions. The Arrows had to punt the ball 3 times for a 45-yard average. Lincoln punted 3 times for a 28-yard average. The Arrows lost the 2 interceptions. Lincoln fumbled the ball once and lost that fumble. Penalty yards, the Arrows were penalized 6 times for 47 yards. Lincoln 4 for 30. Time of possession went to Lincoln. They had it for 13 minutes and 14 seconds compared to 9:22 for the Arrows in that first half of play. Individual rushers for the Arrows, Brett Fossum rushed it 4 times for 8 yards. Evan Faulkner, 2 carries for 2 yards. Brandon Smith, 5 carries for a -4 as he was sacked several times. For Lincoln, Melvin Tea, 5 carries for 22. Austin Sorensen, 6 for 17. Tommy Thompson, 5 carries for a -14 as he was sacked several times in that first half as well. Evan Faulkner had 2 catches for 72 yards, including a 58-yard touchdown reception. Jake Werner, 1 catch for 8. Parker Schmidt, 1 catch for 5 yards. Logan Needles has 5 catches for 20 yards. Wyatt Vandentop, 3 catches for 49. Zach Hansen, 2 for 14. Blake Holden leading the defense. He's got 9 tackles for the Arrows, 5 unassisted, 4 assists, 6 for Sam Strop in the game. Adam DeYoung and Matthew Glines each with 4 tackles in that first half. Jacob Murphy leading Lincoln with 4, Aiden Sand with 3, Sam Siegel with 3 as well. So that's where we stand at halftime. It is Watertown 7, Sioux Falls Lincoln 3. Both teams back out on the field. You've been listening to the Van Laken halftime show. Van Laken Orthodontics, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. We'll get set for the second half after the mandatory 3-minute break.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1620 4th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you in 2018. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
There's a reason you head to the Roadhouse Cafe in Watertown, for good food and for good food fast. Stop in today where breakfast is served all day and enjoy this great special. Deuces Wild. 2 cakes, 2 links, 2 bacon strips, and 2 eggs, only $6.49. Be sure to check out that salad bar. And on Friday, stop in for a 3-piece cod meal with coleslaw and potato for $6.25. It's all at the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop, at the corner of Highway 20 and 212 in Watertown.
Good luck this season to the Watertown Arrows from the crew at Hometown Building Center. The whole staff at Hometown Building Center works hard to provide the best products, service, and guidance for all your building projects. From new construction to remodels, floor covering to cabinets, fireplaces to window treatments, they look forward to serving you for many years to come. Good luck, Arrows, from Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
It's not too early to be thinking about the tires on your current vehicle and whether they'll make it through the upcoming South Dakota winter. Sharps has a great selection of tires for your vehicle, and right now some great offers. Get up to $200 back when you purchase select tires from Sharps. Plus, remember the Sharps low price tire guarantee. Sharps will not be undersold on tires, so get your vehicle ready for winter with tires from the dealer you can count on. Sharps in Watertown.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Welcome back to Howard Wood Field in Sioux Falls as we get set for the second half of action here this evening. It has turned out to be a beautiful night here tonight in Sioux Falls. And I was driving near some of the rivers earlier coming over here today, and there is some pretty intense flooding going on in some parts around the Big Sioux River down here in Sioux Falls, and south of Sioux Falls, even more flooding going on down there. So got some things to deal with after south of here in particular, some areas picked up 6, 7, 8 inches of rain in the last few days, and they're really dealing with some intense flooding south of this location. We are just about set for the second half of action. The Arrows deferred, so they will get the ball to start the second half. And it'll be Wyatt Vandentop to kick from the 40-yard line. There was a decent wind at the beginning of the ball game. That has died down a great deal now here at Howard Wood Field. And we're set to go with the second half of action. Back deep, DeYoung, and I think Jake Werner back there. Vandentop approaches the ball. It's an onside kick. It's a free ball. It's picked up by Lincoln on the run. Great play by Sioux Falls Lincoln. Elliott Hackett picked it up on the run, and he was able to carry. Nope, wasn't Elliott Hackett. It was Avery Rice. Picked up the onside kick on the run, and he was able to run it down to the 32-yard line. There is a conversation, though. And I don't know if there was a penalty flag that came out or what happened, but they're going to have a conversation. Did the ball go 10 yards? My guess is their conversation. Oh, you can't advance it. That's what it is. The ball did go 10 yards, but you can't advance it. So the onside kick works, and Lincoln will have it 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line of Watertown is where they will have it. So the onside kick was picked up on the run by Avery Rice. He ran it about 20 yards, but you cannot advance it according to the officials. So 1st and 10, Lincoln at the Arrow 48-yard line after a successful onside kick. Patriots line up 2 receivers either side. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, gives it to Sorensen, runs into the pile. Pile's going nowhere, maybe a yard on the carry for Sorensen. It'll be 2nd and 9. Second down and 9 for Watertown 47. Nicely done on the onside kick by the Lincoln Patriots. That ball bounced up beautifully, and Avery Rice able to grab it. 2nd down and 9 for Lincoln. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. They line up with a tight end on the left side. On 2nd and 9, single coverage, safeties cheating up close on the run. Now 1 following Zach Hansen as he shifts from tight end left to tight end right. Back to pass, they flip it out in the flat to Hansen. Good coverage by the Arrows there. Hunter Cordell was running with him. Also Evan Faulkner in on the tackle. A gain of 4 on the pass completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Lincoln Patriots at the Arrow 43-yard line. Just underway in the second half. Lincoln executing an onside kick, and they have it 3rd and 5 at the Arrow 43. Trips left, one to the right for Lincoln. Arrow showing blitz. Now they back out with one linebacker. Now they back out with the other linebacker. Back and forth. Tommy Thompson back to pass. Again, flips it in the flat. Great hit on the play. Hunter Cordell was there as soon as the football got there, and he put the pop on the receiver, Melvin Taya, that time. It's a loss of a yard. Good defensive play by Hunter Cordell, and it'll be 4th down for Lincoln. And will they punt? It'll be 4th and 6 at the Arrow 44. Looks like they are going to go for it on 4th and 6 at the Arrow 44-yard line. They line up with trips right, one to the left. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, takes the snap. Pressure coming, rolls, flips it across the middle. Got his man, but did he get the first down? Ooh, they're going to give him a generous spot, and they're going to give him a first down. Wyatt Vandentop makes the reception. A gain of just barely 6 yards and a first down for the Lincoln Patriots. That was on 4th and 6. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln at the Arrow 38-yard line. Vandentop goes wide to the left. Ransom comes wide to the near side. Slot on the near side as well. Melvin Taya, the running back, left shoulder of the quarterback. Needles in motion right to left. Tommy Thompson, low snap, takes it. Now rolls to his left. Now he's going to be chased. Now he's going to be hit. That's going to bring a penalty, I think, or not. The completion all the way down to the 10-yard line. Sam Strop put the hit on the quarterback, and then Sam Strop got hit after the play. I think it's going to be a penalty against Lincoln. I was watching behind the play, didn't see the catch was made all the way to the 10-yard line. Sam Strop put the hit on the quarterback, and then an offensive lineman ended up hitting Sam Strop. Noah Brown hit Sam Strop after the play. So now we're going to have a conversation. The gain is going to be 30, down to the 11. So it's going to be a 27-yard gain on the pass completion. Penalties flags after the play. Oh, they did call it on Sam Strop. So it was a penalty against Sam Strop for roughing the passer. That was declined. I thought they threw the flag way late after that, and that it was Noah Brown who responded to Sam Strop, was going to get a penalty, but he did not, so it's a penalty against the Arrows. So it's 1st and 10, 11-yard line of Sioux Falls, Lincoln for Watertown, or flip that. Melvin Taya runs right. He stumbles to the 10-yard line. He had some running room as the linebacker, Brett Fossum, was being blocked by a tight end here on the right side, but a gain of a yard on the play for Melvin Taya. Otherwise, it might have been big yards that time, as 85 out here was blocking on Brett Fossum and had him tied up pretty good. 2nd down and 9, 10-yard line. Taya runs right again, cuts back. Jumped on that time by the Arrows. Lincoln Stall. Gained down to the 7-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and about 6 for a first down. Coming up on play number 8 of this drive that started on the Arrows' 48-yard line after the recovery of an onside kick. It's 3rd down and 6 at the 7-yard line. Vandentop goes wide to the left side. Needles joins him out there. Wide to the near side is Ransom. Running back is Sorensen in there now. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap. Takes the snap, back to pass, throws it in the corner of the end zone. Caught, made. Nice play by Ransom. The coverage wasn't that bad out there, but Ransom was able to go up and get it and bring it in for a 7-yard touchdown for the Lincoln Patriots. And they take the lead with 8:14 to go in the third quarter. And they will try to tack on a point after. They lead 9-7 on that touchdown pass. Vandentop to try to tack on the point after. Eisenbraun to hold. Snaps high, sets down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 8:14 to go in quarter number 3. It's a 10-7 lead for Lincoln. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Mom called today, and she and Dad are pre-planning their funerals.
What? I guess I never thought about that.
I thought the same thing. But I'm really glad that they are. When that time comes, it takes the pressure of decision-making off of our shoulders. I actually called her back after thinking about it and thanked her.
Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. While it can be difficult to talk about, pre-arranging your own service will help ease the burden on your loved ones. Call us today at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
So Lincoln caught the Arrows by surprise, kicking that onside kick to start the second half, and they were able to recover that and drive it 8 plays, 48 yards for the score, 7-yard touchdown from Tommy Thompson to Nolan Ransom. Vandentop to kick this ball once again from the 40-yard line. And he awaits the official's whistle and receives it. This time he kicks a line drive kick. It's going to bound at the 10. Jake Werner grabs it there. Werner 15, 20, 25. And he'll go sideways out of bounds at about the 26 or 27-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Watertown Arrows from that point, trailing now by a 10-7 score. 1st and 10, Watertown, 27-yard line. Going to have to try to answer that onside kick recovery and touchdown. 2 receivers to the right. Blake Holden wide to the right. 2 receivers left. Smith has 4 down linemen looking at him. Brandon has a man in motion. Jake Werner takes the snap. He's going to give to his running back straight ahead. Fossum, and he'll get a yard. Arrows unable to run the football in this game at all tonight. Gain of a yard brings up a 2nd down and 9. Making the stop was Alex Oppold, the defensive lineman. He's a big boy. Alex, 6'1", 215, and a junior. He looks a lot bigger than that from here. 10-7 lead Patriots, 7:40 to go, third quarter. Arrows have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right side this time. Smith awaits the snap. Brandon takes it. He has no one to hand it off to. He tries to run sideways. Eichacker grabs him, slams him down well after the play. And that'll be a loss on the play as Brandon turned to hand it off. There was nobody to hand it off to. And that'll be a loss of 4 on the play and bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Watertown Arrows back at the 24-yard line. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Lincoln leading 10-7. They scored with 4 seconds to go in the first half on a field goal, got an onside kick, and scored on an 8-play, 48-yard drive. Brandon Smith takes the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, flips it down the left side. This one's up for grabs. Whoops, a lot of contact here, but it was out of bounds, not really a catchable ball. Good coverage on the play that time by Spencer Wasmond. It goes incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and the Arrows will have to punt the ball. It was intended for Evan Faulkner out here. Wyatt Vandentop back to receive it. Blake Holden stands at his 10-yard line to punt the ball. Lincoln leading 10-7 with 6:43 to go in the third quarter. Blake gets a low snap. Got the punt away, booms it pretty good. Vandentop on his knees, lost the ball. It's a free ball, still loose, recovered by the Lincoln Patriots. It went off Vandentop, rolled forward. There were a couple of Arrows who had a shot at it. The Patriots dove at it as well. The ball rolled backwards, and Lincoln recovered it at their 42-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their 42-yard line. Arrow defense going to have to step up here now, make a play, and get the ball back for the offense. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lincoln, 42-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. They have Melvin Tail lined up as a running back to the right shoulder of Tommy Thompson. Thompson has Needles in motion. Give to Needles, running to the outside, trying to get to the outside. Good stiff arm, turns the corner. Grabbed by Sam Strop and thrown down after a gain of 3 on the play. Sam Strop, a hard-running, hard-hitting linebacker. Brought him down after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. One of the Arrows, I think it was Glines, just got an arm on him but couldn't bring him down as he was being blocked. 2nd down and 7, wide to the left side, 3 receivers. No receivers right now. Tight end on the right side, though, and that's Zach Hansen. Running back to the left shoulder of the quarterback, Tommy Thompson, now shifts him back to the right. Thompson awaits the snap. Thompson takes the snap, gives to Taya, bounces to the outside, breaks one tackle. Can't break the second, though, as Sam Strop got him again. That'll be a loss on the play of a yard, bring up 3rd down and leave it right where it was at. 3rd down and 7 for Lincoln. The ball just across the 45 at the 45.5-yard line. Arrows haven't been able to get off the field here now on these type of plays where they need to on 3rd and long or 4th and long. There was a 4th and 6 on the last possession. They couldn't get off the field. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right side. 3rd down and 7. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, takes it. Blitz coming, sets, now rolls to his right. Looks back across the middle, incomplete. Intended for Nolan Ransom, and it'll be 4th down and 7. Tommy Thompson running to his right that time, trying to throw back to his left across his body, and the ball was ahead of the receiver and down into the turf. So the Arrows drop back DeYoung and Jake Werner to receive this punt from Wyatt Vandentop on 4th down and 7. Vandentop drops back to his 30-yard line. Or is it Ransom? It's Nolan Ransom to do the punting. Arrows jump. No flags come out, though. High, short punt. DeYoung runs up. It hits him, and Lincoln covers the ball. DeYoung ran up to field the ball, then changed his mind. The ball bounced off DeYoung right into the arms of a Lincoln Patriot, and Lincoln will have it. Tuba was the man who recovered that ball, and Lincoln will have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 27-yard line. So mistakes hurting the Arrows here in this 3rd quarter as they gave up an onside kick to start the 3rd quarter, and now a muffed punt. Lincoln has it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 27-yard line. They line up with 2 receivers either way. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, flips it out in the flat. Evan Faulkner came in there to try to break up the play. And they're going to throw a flag on the play. The flag's back at the 30-yard line. That can't be a penalty against the Arrows because the ball was behind the line of scrimmage. That would have been a lateral. Faulkner was going for the ball. Officials having a long conversation. The flag's down at the 30-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 27-yard line. The official's going to step out and say what? Well, that's exactly what the coaches were saying to my left here, is there should not be a flag as that ball was behind the line of scrimmage, so it wasn't a forward pass like that. So no pass interference. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They wave off the flag. Good job by the officials to talk that one over. Receivers left and right. Tommy Thompson, running back, shifts to his left side. On 2nd and 10, Thompson takes the snap, sets his feet, throws it down the left side. The Arrows are out there and intercept the ball. DeYoung intercepts the ball, and then he runs out of the end zone. So will that be a touchback or a safety? It'll be a touchback, and the Arrows will get the ball. So DeYoung intercepts the ball, and the Arrows will have it 1st and 10, and they'll have it at the 20-yard line. Adam was the return man who muffed that punt, but makes up for it on a nice interception there in the end zone. So 1st and 10, Arrows, 20-yard line. We've got 5:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. It is a 10-7 Lincoln Patriot lead. And now a whistle and a stoppage for something. The coach wants to talk to the official. I think he's wondering why that wasn't a safety when he ran out of the end zone. I think they're going to say has caught the ball and his momentum carried him out. Not sure exactly, but the Arrows are going to have the ball nonetheless after that brief conversation. So the Arrows line up with 4 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, an empty backfield. This looks like it might be a screen to one of these receivers to the left side. Brandon Smith awaits the snap from center. Brandon takes the snap. It's a screen to Blake Holden. Blake comes down the left side. He's running hard. 30, 35, 40. Break the 50. He's to the 40. Going to cut back all the way to the 30-yard line. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 yards on the pass completion. Brandon Smith to Blake Holden. Good blocking out in front of him, and the Arrows have it 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. I knew they were going to throw some sort of screen pass out there to a receiver. They threw it to Blake Holden, and he ran hard down the left side for a gain of 49 and an Arrow first down. 1st and 10 Arrows, 31 of Lincoln. Same formation to the right this time. Now Jake Werner comes out to the left side. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Brandon looks over the defense, takes the snap. He's going to quarterback draw straight ahead. Tried to jump over a lineman, and when he did, he was caught by Aiden Sand, and the linebacker pushed him back after a gain of 1. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Arrows at the 30-yard line. Aiden Sand, a very good linebacker, very athletic for Lincoln, 6 foot 182 and a junior. Arrows line up with 1 receiver to the left, 4 to the right once again. On 2nd down and 9, Brandon Smith awaits the snap from center. Brandon gets a good one. Flips an inside screen this time to Parker Schmidt. Got a couple of good blocks. Parker tiptoes his way to about the 25-yard line. Gain of 6 on the pass completion to Parker Smith, and brings up a 3rd down and 3 for the Watertown Arrows. And the Arrows in 2-down territory here for sure now. Ball on the right hash mark. 3:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's a 10-7 lead for Lincoln. Jake Werner comes out wide to the left side. 4 receivers to the right short side. Brandon Smith on 3rd down and 3 awaits the snap, takes the snap, back to pass. Going to go to Jake. Nice move by Jake Werner. Ball's there. Touchdown Arrows. Great move by Jake Werner. Beautiful pass that time by Brandon Smith. Jake faked to the inside, went to the outside. Brandon put the ball right on the money, and that is a touchdown Watertown Arrows, and they take back the lead 13-10. Beautiful execution by the Arrows on that play. Watertown will try to tack on a point after. 30-yard touchdown pass, Brandon Smith to Jake Werner. Cade Rumsa to try to tack on a point after, Smith to hold. Rumsa kicks that ball up and through the uprights. 3:32 to go 3rd quarter. Arrows 14, Lincoln 10. Arrows will kick off when we come back in 30.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, I know you take great pride in being prairie dogs, but a mascot needs more sizzle. And what has more sizzle than Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos? So meet your new mascot, a sirloin steak burrito.
Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos are loaded with steak and bold flavors like cheesesteak, steak and potato, and steak and shrimp.
God, Wachowski, stop eating the mascot.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
4-play, 80-yard drive. The last 30 on the pass completion there from Brandon Smith to Jake Werner. Jake made a beautiful move. He faked to the inside, cut back to the outside. Brandon put the ball in the air before his move was even complete. Jake turned and saw it, hauled it in. Touchdown Arrows, and the Arrows lead 14-10. Watertown will kick off now. Needles back deep to receive this kick from Rumsa. Rumsa, a short run on his kicks. Rumsa awaits the official's whistle, gets it. And Rumsa going to step and he'll pooch kick it. It's a fair catch called for and taken at the 28-yard line. And Lincoln will have it at their 29-yard line, 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Lincoln. Arrows leading 14-10 now with 3:31 to go in quarter number 3. All kinds of shadows across the field here now. Lincoln lines up with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side, running back to the left shoulder of Tommy Thompson. Thompson takes the snap, gives to his running back, running left, breaks an arm tackle, breaks a second tackle, still on his feet, finally tossed down after a gain of 11, and it was Mitch Lloyd who had to come all the way across the field to bring him down. Taya running hard for Lincoln, ran through some arm tackles, and it is 1st and 10 Lincoln at the 40-yard line, their own. They line up with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Lincoln getting their running game going a bit here in the second half. Tommy Thompson on 1st and 10 gives to Taya running left again, steps over a tackler, still on his feet. There's another 11 yards for Taya. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln in Watertown territory that quickly at the 49-yard line. The Arrows gave some guys a breather, but now they're back in. Blake Holden was one of those. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. It is a 14-10 Arrow lead. Lincoln has 2 running plays of 11 yards each, and they have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 49. Lincoln lines up with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Needles the lone out to the left side. Tommy Thompson takes the snap, gives to his running back running left. Big hole, caught from behind and brought down by Matthew Glines. Nice play by Glines because Sorensen had a lot of running room over the right side. And now a flag comes out late, and we'll see what this one's going to be about. A gain of 2. A lot of conversation going on after the play. And the flag came out way after the play, so we'll see what the official's going to say. He's running to the sideline. He's looking for the Lincoln coach. The flag is down at the 49. Still talking to the coaching staff on the Lincoln sideline. Now going to step out. Now going to say something or nothing. Let's see. Let's listen and hear if we can see what he says. So unsportsmanlike conduct against Noah Brown. And that'll cost Lincoln 15 yards. And they will step it off from the 47. Unsportsmanlike against Lincoln takes it all the way back to the 38-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, 20, 1st and 23. Check that, 2nd and 23 for the Lincoln Patriots. They line out with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tommy Thompson, low snap, takes it. Now he's going to run with it. Tries to go to the right side. He's going to slide down. And the Arrows bring him down after a short gain. Gain of about 4 on the carry. And it'll be 3rd down now and 10-16. 3rd down and 16 for Lincoln. The ball back at their 43-yard line. Check that, 3rd down and 18 for Sioux Falls. Lincoln back at their 43. Tommy Thompson nursing a bad left knee, and he cannot run much. Lincoln lines up with 2 receivers to the right. Now they're all mixed up. They're going to have to take a timeout. They do. 1:40 to go, third quarter. Arrows 14, Lincoln 10. Timeout on the field taken by Lincoln. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
So Lincoln using their first time out of the second half. We have 1:40 to go in the third quarter of play. The Arrows leading 14-10 here this evening. Lincoln has it third down and 18. And they line up with one receiver to the left and two to the right. Now the official calls an official timeout to have another conversation here. And now there's some clapping going on the Lincoln side. And Matthew Glines is going off the field. Not sure why, but Matthew goes off the field. So it'll be third down and 18 here for the Lincoln Patriots. They line up with two receivers to the right, one to the left. Running back to the left shoulder of Tommy Thompson. Tommy takes the snap. He's back to pass. Now he scrambles a little bit. Now he's chased. Now he gets away from one. Still trying to run. Blake's going to jump on him, and he went down awkwardly on the play. No gain on the play for Tommy Thompson, and he is down on the field. He went down awkward on that bad left leg. Blake was on top of him. Tommy Thompson getting up, and he is limping badly as he tries to make his way to the sidelines. They bring trainers out. Not sure what Tommy's upset about, but he's upset about something. Waving his arms either at the official or waving his arms at his teammates. I'm not sure which. But Nolan Ransom drops back to punt this ball. So I'm not sure what he or who he was upset with. But he was upset, no doubt about it. Nolan Ransom awaits the snap from center. He stands at his 30-yard line. It's 4th and 18. Low snap. He fields it, gets the punt away, end over end. It's going to bound. DeYoung's going to grab it at the 21. He comes to the left side. Open field hit, and DeYoung hurt his leg too, I think. DeYoung got tackled in an open field tackle, and he went down at the 21, but he's back up and running off the field, so it looks like he's going to be okay. Nice open field tackle on the coverage that time by the Lincoln Patriots. Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at their 21-yard line, leading by a score of 14-10. 1st and 10, Watertown at their 21. .55 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Arrows will line up with Jake Werner wide to the left side. They've got 4 receivers to the right side. Tischer in there for Blake Holden. Brandon Smith empty backfield. Brandon takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, got it to his man, diving forward with the ball, gain of about 3 on the carry. See who that was that made the reception. That was Faulkner that made the catch. Gain of 3 brings up a 2nd down and 7. We're down to 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Arrows leading by a 14-10 score. Arrows line up with 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Empty backfield again for Brandon Smith. Brandon starting tonight for the injured Brandon Flory. Back to pass, down the left side. Heaves it out here for Jake Werner. Just overshot him at the 40-yard line. Good coverage on the play that time by Avery Rice running with Jake Werner. That goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Watertown Arrows. The ball at the 24-yard line. Stops the clock with 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Arrows leading by a score of 14-10 here. So the Arrows line up with 4 to the right, 1 to the left again. Empty backfield. Brandon Smith on 3rd down and 7. Brandon takes the snap, flips it across on the slant to Werner. That'll be a 1st down. Jake gets out to the 36-yard line. That'll be a gain on the play of 12 and an Arrow 1st down. Good ball that time by Brandon Smith. Good route by Jake Werner. 1st and 10 for the Watertown Arrows at the 37-yard line, and time will run out. End of the third quarter, Arrows 14, Lincoln 10. Fourth quarter comes your way in 1 minute. The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
At Qdoba, we think you should be free to explore the boundaries of flavor. Rule your burrito with a guacamole fist if you like. Throw down any of our tantalizing quesos. If you want tortilla soup on everything, go for it. We're not going to stop you. Because at Qdoba, every order comes with a heaping side of flavor freedom.
Qdoba in Watertown, just north of Walmart.
We are set to go with the fourth quarter of play. Arrows 14, Lincoln 10. Arrows have it 1st and 10 at their 37-yard line. And the Arrows will line up with 3 receivers to the right. Blake Holden will line up as a wingback. Nope, now a tight end on the right side. 1 receiver left. Shotgun formation, empty backfield for Brandon Smith. Brandon has a man in motion. Jake Werner takes the snap, gives to Jake running right. Got 1 block, couldn't get a second though, and brought down, no gain on the play. Looked like he was going to have some running room, but it closed down quickly. Jacob Randall came in and made the final tackle, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Arrows. The ball at the 37-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark, 2nd and 10. Jake Werner wide to the left side, near side. The Arrows have Fossum. They also have Faulkner, and they have Schmidt. Brandon takes the snap. He's back to pass. Pump fakes. Now comes down the left side. Werner's out there. Ball's there. Makes the catch. Beautiful pass again. Jake Werner makes the catch. That'll be a gain of 10, 20, 30, 38 yards on the pass completion. Brandon Smith to Jake Werner. Beautiful ball again by Brandon Smith. And the Arrows are 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Arrows. They line up with trips right, wing right. Werner all alone on the left side. Brandon awaits the snap from center, looks to the sideline, picks up the ball, flips it out here to Blake Holden. Read well by the defense, but Blake's a tough guy to bring down. He broke the first tackle, carried the second and third tacklers, and out of a play that almost looked like it was going to be a broken interception, it ends up a 2-yard gain for the Arrows. And that was all on the muscle of Blake Holden that time, because he was hit initially as soon as the ball got there, and he broke that tackle. 2nd and 8 for the Arrows. 3 receivers right, short side. Blake's out there, so 4 right, 1 to the left. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, coming after him. Pump fakes, throws it out here for grabs. Werner's out there, defenders out there. Ball's intercepted in the end zone. Intercepting that ball was Sam Siegel, as he was right with Jake Werner, and Sam Siegel gets the interception. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln at their 20-yard line. Good defense by Sam Siegel that time, and he was able to out-battle Jake Werner for the ball. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lincoln Patriots at the 20-yard line. 10:21 to go in the game. Arrows leading 14-10. Tommy Thompson stays in there at quarterback. He'll line up with 2 receivers to the left, Nolan Ransom to the right side. He's got Austin Sorensen, his running back, to his right shoulder. Tommy waits the snap, takes the snap. Sorensen runs left, tries to get to the outside. Broke Sam Stropp's tackle, grabbed and slammed down on the play. And a late flag going to come in on the play as well, against Blake Holden, I think. They're going to talk it over. The gain wasn't much, but they're going to call it against Blake Holden, I believe, on the penalty for a hard tackle on the running back. So a gain of 2. Our coaches to the side of me not very happy with that call. Blake tackled the running back and got called for a personal foul on the play, and the coaching staff not happy at all with that being called a personal foul. Wow. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun for Tommy Thompson. Gives to Sorensen. Maybe you better just 2-touch him. Don't tackle him. A gain of 2 on the carry, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. The NFL is going towards flag football. Maybe high school needs to go towards flag football as well. 2nd down and 8 at the 41-yard line of Lincoln for Lincoln after Blake tackling the running back got called for a personal foul. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left side. Tommy Thompson has Michael Tea to his right, or Melvin Tea to his right shoulder. Awaits the snap, takes the snap. Option pitch sideways to Tea. Tea's got great speed. He's hit hard, breaks that tackle of Cordell. Then now a penalty flag way after the play back here. Way after the play, a penalty flag, and that's going to be on Grant Treber, I believe. The gain was going to be 10 yards for Tea, but we've got a flag down at the 36-yard line here way after the play. And we'll see what this call is going to be. The official's talking it over as well. I was watching the run. I didn't see what happened. An arrow ended up on the ground, and then I saw the flag come out. So the 1st down was gained. Then the penalty was assessed against Treber. And so that takes it back to the 36-yard line where it's 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Treber trying to talk to the official about why he was called for a penalty. And the official giving him a lot of time and a lot of explanation as they walk back to the huddle. So now it's 1st and 10 Lincoln at the 36-yard line as both teams have gotten personal foul penalties. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tommy Thompson, low snap, gives to his running back, running left, dives forward, gain of a yard on the play. That's Sorensen on the carry, I believe. Or maybe Spencer Wasman. It's either 26 or 28. It's hard to tell from up here. At any rate, it's 2nd down and 9 for Lincoln. They line up with 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Tommy Thompson on 2nd and 9. Awaits the snap, takes the snap. Running back runs right. Hit from behind, thrown down again on the play. And again, they play through the whistles, and guys are stepping back and putting their hands in the air now, feared that they'll get another penalty. A gain of 2 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down and 7 for Lincoln at the 39-yard line. They send Eisenbraun wide to the right side, trips to the left side for Tommy Thompson. On 3rd down and 7, the Arrows with a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage. Tommy Thompson awaits the snap, blitz coming. He's going to set. He's going to throw across the middle through the arms of the intended receiver, that time incomplete. Threw it just behind Wyatt Vandertop, and it went through his arms, incomplete. So it's 4th down and 7, and Nolan Ransom looks like he's going to come out and punt the ball. 7:57 to go in the game. Arrows leading 14-10. Adam DeYoung goes back to receive this punt from Nolan Ransom. Ransom stands around his 27-yard line. DeYoung kind of creeping up. Ransom awaits the snap. Ransom gets a good snap. Punts the ball away. Low line drive. DeYoung waves everybody away from it. It's going to roll inside the 30 and out at the 27-yard line. So the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at their 27-yard line is where they will start this drive. We have 7:47 to go in the football game. The Arrows leading 14-10 over Sioux Falls Lincoln. First and 10, 27-yard line for Watertown. Got to move the ball, got to pick up some first downs here. They will line up with Jake Werner wide to the left. Tischer slot on the left. Schmidt comes wide to the right. Slot on the right is Faulkner. Running back is Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. 2-4-5 men on the line of scrimmage. Snap, give, Fossum. Big hole, Fossum right side, 35, cuts back, gets out to the 38, 39-yard line. A gain of 11 for Brett Fossum. And it'll be first and 10 Watertown, 39-yard line. Good execution by the Arrows offensive line on the right side. Big number 72, Thomas Biersbach, and 75, Jordan Jorgensen doing the job here on the right side that time. First and 10 Arrows, 39-yard line. Long look at the sideline this time. They line up with two receivers either side, running back behind the quarterback. Brandon Smith on first and 10. Fossum runs right. Another nice hole. Fossum going to get good yards. He'll get about 5 on the carry as he spins down. Avery Rice brings him down. Brett running hard brings up a second down, long 5, short 6 for the Watertown Arrows. Under 7 minutes to go. Arrows leading 14-10. Jake Werner wide left, Tischer slot left. Wide right is Parker Schmidt, slot right is Faulkner. Running back behind the quarterback. Second down and 5 for the Arrows. 4 down linemen this time. Brandon slaps his hands, takes the snap, keeps it himself, goes around the left side. Big hole, Brandon. 45. Brandon cuts back 40, and then he's going to be hit down around the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 10, 15, 18 on the carry for Brandon Smith. Nice fake that time as he put it in the belly of Brett Fossum and pulled it back out, and Brandon running hard got a first down. First and 10 Arrows, 38 of Sioux Falls Lincoln. 6:28 to go as the clock kept running despite they needed to move the chains. Not sure why they didn't stop the clock there. First and 10 Arrows. 38 of Lincoln. 2 receivers either side. Brandon awaits the snap. Man in motion. He's going to give it to Fossum. Runs into the pile. Gains nothing that time. No gain on the play for Brett Fossum. Linebacker coming around the right side, jumped on his back and made the tackle. Second and 10 Arrows. Down under 6 minutes to go in the game. Arrows 14, Lincoln 10. Got to get a score here. Get up by 11 points. Arrows line up with Werner left, Tischer left. Schmidt comes wide right. Slot right is Faulkner. Second and 10. Man in motion comes Tischer. Fake, give to Brett Fossum. Brandon pulls it out, goes around the left side, runs hard, gets down to the 30 before the defensive end over there brought him down. But that's a nice gain of 7 or so on the play for Brandon Smith. And it was Mitch Eichacker who made the stop. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Arrows at the 31-yard line of Lincoln. We're down to 5 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Arrows are right now kind of in 2-down territory. Long time they're taking once again now as they get set. Brandon looks at his armband, awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives to Fossum running left. Brett trying for the first down. He's going to be close, very, very close. As the pile kept moving, it looks like it's going to be 4th and very short for the Watertown Arrows, depending on the spot of the ball. It's going to be about, well, it's going to be a foot maybe. Blake Holden coming in the game. Tischer goes out. It's going to be 4th down and about a half yard or less for a first down for the Watertown Arrows here. The line has got to surge. You got to make a play. Now Blake goes back off the field and Tischer comes in to replace him. Arrows taking a long time here. Might have to take a timeout as they're taking a long time to get this play in. It's going to be 4th down, and now they're going to take a timeout. They run it down to 3:50. The clock's still running. It hasn't stopped yet. Now they stop it at 3:49. Timeout Arrows, 3:49 to go in the game. Arrows 14, Lincoln 10. Watertown has it 4th down and about 8 inches when we come back in 30 seconds. Great buys all this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. And Thursday and Friday, September 20th and September 21st only, earn 25 cents off per gallon with every $50 purchase. That's Thursday and Friday at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
So we have 3:49 remaining. The Arrows taking their first time out. The Arrows facing a 4th down and about 6 inches for a first down. They're lining up with 4 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Brandon Smith at quarterback. Brandon awaits the snap from center, has a man in motion, and that's going to be Blake Holden takes the handoff. First down, Watertown Arrows. Good play by the Arrows. They've done that one other time. They shifted Blake Holden from a wing back on the left side to behind the quarterback, took the snap and got the first down. Second time that's worked in during the season for the Watertown Arrows. So it'll be 1st and 10 Watertown now as the clock runs down to 3:40 to go in the game. Arrows leading 14-10. Arrows line up with 2 receivers either side. Blake Holden wide to the left. Brandon Smith has a man in motion. Evan Falconer, snap give to Fossum. Straight ahead, runs hard. Brett's just a hard straight ahead runner. He got 5 yards on the carry, and the clock will continue to run. Now it's going to be stopped by Lincoln. 3:20 to go in the game. Arrows 14, Lincoln Patriots 10. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming up on play number 9 of a drive that started on Watertown's 27. 2nd and 5 when we come back in 30 seconds.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Lincoln with 1 timeout remaining. 2nd down and 5 for the Arrows at the Lincoln 22-yard line. Arrows have 2 receivers either way. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. Brandon takes the snap, gives Fossum big hole. Brett all the way to the 10-yard line. A gain of 12 over the left side for Brett Fossum. 1st and 10 or 1st and goal for the Watertown Arrows. Looks like 1st and goal for the Arrows. Clock running down to 3 minutes to go in the football game, and the Arrows are going to take as much time as they can. The time is on the scoreboard so you can see it counting down, and the Arrows will line up 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Brandon Smith with Brett Fossum behind him has a man in motion. Now the Arrows move. There's going to be a penalty against Watertown. Evan Faulkner got it down to the 6-yard line, but the wide receiver on the left side was not paying attention, and he moved at the last minute, and that's going to cost the Arrows a 5-yard motion penalty. The Arrows had basically 2 men in motion there, and it'll cost the Arrows 5 and bring up a 1st and goal from the 5. They call it illegal shift. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 15 for the Watertown Arrows now. 2:47 to go here. They'll wind up the clock, and they do, and the clock will run. So the Arrows can take their time at 2:42 to go. There's no reason to rush. You still have 18 seconds on the clock. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. First and goal, 15. Man in motion. Werner. Snap, give. Fossum runs left. He gets positive yards, a gain of 3. And are we going to take a timeout, or is the clock going to run? We're down to 2:18 to go in the game. Arrows leading 14-10. They have second and goal at the 13-yard line, and they can take this down under 2 minutes to go before they snap this ball. 14-10 Arrows, 2 receivers either side. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. Brandon awaits the snap. Brandon takes the snap, gives to Fossum, goes straight ahead. Fossum goes sideways to about the 11, and now Lincoln will take a timeout, a gain of a couple of yards, and it'll be third and goal for the Arrows with 1:44 to go in the ball game. Watertown 14, Lincoln 10, third and goal at the 11-yard line when we come back in 30 seconds.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
This drive started on Watertown's 27-yard line. They have run 11 plays, all on the ground. They did have one penalty driving back 5 yards, and now they have a third and goal at the 11. Lincoln has no timeouts remaining now. The only way to stop the clock right now at this point would be a pass incomplete for the Lincoln Patriots because they don't have a timeout remaining. Brandon Smith has a man in motion. Jake Werner takes the snap. Back to pass. Looks. Going to throw it underneath. Ooh, I'm not sure who he was throwing that ball to, but it was incomplete, and Brandon Smith got knocked down hard on the play. Not sure what the call was there for the Arrows. And now they're going to try to go up by 7 points here with a field goal try. I'm a little surprised. I thought maybe they would have run the ball again and then kicked the field goal instead of stopping the clock with a pass play. At any rate, this is going to be a 27-yard field goal try for Cade Rumsa. Snaps good, sets down, kick is up, lot of leg. It is good. 27-yard field goal by Cade Rumsa. Goes through the uprights with 1:36 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Arrows go on top by a 17-10 margin over Sioux Falls Lincoln. Lincoln with no timeouts remaining now, and the Arrows will kick off to the Lincoln Patriots here, and they will have no timeouts remaining to try to drive the ball down the field. That was a good, strong leg by Cade Rumsa, and that went through the uprights. That'll go in the books as a 12-play, 73-yard drive, and the Arrows get a 27-yard field goal and lead by a score of 17-10 with 1:36 remaining in the ball game. Cade Rumsa will kick this ball off at the 40-yard line. Be great if he could boom this into the end zone. Doesn't have any wind at his back anymore. The flag's completely limp. Back to receive it is Leo Kaye and also Needles, Logan Needles back to receive it. Cade Rumsa to kick the ball. He's going to take a short run at it, so I'm guessing this is going to be kind of a short pooch kick again. Rumsa receives the official's whistle, approaches the ball. It's a high, short kick going to the sidelines, grabbed there by Zach Hansen. Boy, that's going to be really good field position for Lincoln as they will have it 1st and 10. And they will have it 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line is where Lincoln has the ball. They have no timeouts remaining now. The Arrows lead 17-10 with 1:33 to go. 2 receivers either side for Lincoln. Shotgun for Tommy Thompson. Thompson takes the snap back to pass, sets his feet, going to flip it across the middle. Intercepted. DeYoung picks it off. Arrows win the game. DeYoung came across from the safety position, stepped in front of the intended receiver. Second interception of the night for Adam DeYoung, and the Arrows win this ball game. All they got to do is run out the clock here now and win this ball game. Lincoln has no timeouts remaining. All we got to do is line up and snap it, and the game is over. 1st and 10, Arrows 40-yard line. Arrows come out to the line of scrimmage, and they will line up in the kneel-down formation here. Brett Fossum way behind the quarterback. And now a timeout going to be taken by Watertown. 1:26 to go in the game. Arrows 17, Lincoln 10. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses, including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
1 minute and 26 seconds to go in the ball game. The Arrows have it 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Way back deep is Jake Werner. The Arrows will be kind of in kneel-down mode here. I don't know that they can run out the clock, though. Lincoln can't stop it. Brandon goes down on one knee, so the clock will run once the official waves it. But I'm not sure they can run it all the way out. And now he's going to step back, and now he's going to wind up the clock, so they're going to be able to get close as the 25-second clock is running now, so they'll have to snap the ball at about 50 seconds, 48 seconds is where they'll have to snap the ball on 2nd down. Brandon Smith can watch on the far end of the as the clock gets down to 5, down to 4. Brandon takes the snap, goes down on one knee. The clock's going to run down not quite under 30 seconds, though. The official steps back. He's going to wind it up once again. He'll wind it up at 31, so the Arrows can run it down to 6 seconds to go, and it'll be 4th down with about 6 seconds to go for the Watertown Arrows. Brandon Smith under center. Brandon, don't take it yet. He took it pretty quick that time. I guess they can't stop it anyhow, so it'll run down. The Arrows are going to win. Nice victory here tonight as the Arrows come to Sioux Falls Lincoln, and they win by a score of 17-10 over the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. Nice job here tonight, Arrows. Good win. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas. Receive $1 off your Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today.